Okay, so this is a beautiful 5-bedroom, 4.5-bathroom house. It was recently remodeled and has a stunning add-on. I suggest you use that as that sunroom you've always been wanting. Now, continuing on to the living room. Oh, you said that you heard someone was murdered here? Oh, don't worry about that. It was years ago. And besides, it was only 10 people killed. There were like over 100 at that party. Okay, so now as you can see, there is a very spacious backyard. Now don't worry about those 2 little patches of dirt. While they were working on the pipes, a few workers saw 2 dead bodies that could have possibly been buried alive in 1965. Isn't that cute? It practically makes this place a landmark. You will have a lot of history you can chat about with guests when you host parties. Okay, so now, don't mind the Satanist neighbors next door. They only host weekly rituals at midnight, so they won't keep you awake, and they only sacrifice small animals, not dogs, so you're perfectly fine, unless you have a cat. Okay, now, look at this beautiful stained glass window. It is one of the only unchanged parts of this house. I suggest you make an offer as soon as possible. People are dying to move in. see what I did there? Little real estate joke. Anyways, I look forward to hearing from you. Please go ahead and, continue to tour yourselves and watch out for the ghosts.
Rach? Hey, gorgeous, it's your mother. I know you know. How's Indiana? Oh, my baby's all grown up. All right, fine, I'll stop saying that. So listen, are you coming home for Rosh Hashanah? 'Cause I can't schlep all the way down to LaGuardia with Bubby and Poppy at the house. You remember the last time they were here when Poppy walked into the glass door? Oh, also, Aunt Zadie and Uncle Herbie are here too, so don't mention your cousin's wedding to the atheist guy. Please, Rach, just come home for a few days. We'll be so excited to see you. Oh, you know who else is coming? Jacob. I mean, the family is not thrilled he dropped out of medical school to run a taco truck, but he's still a bachelor. And cute. Oh, what a mensch that boy. I'm just teasing you, sweetheart. I'm also making Neema's famous brisket, the one you love. Just keep it away from your father. I can't sleep in the guest room again this year. Ugh, his stomach and that brisket, it's like a war zone. One sec. It's next to the stove. Yes, it is. Sorry about that. You know your sister would come home, but she's so busy with all the Soul Cycle and the shopping. Never been much of a help. I'm so verklempt, Rachel. Do you want me to be verklempt? I didn't think so, but no pressure. No pressure at all. Oy vey, Poppy's downstairs talking to the lamp in the family room again. But no pressure. Did I mention Dr. Kadish said my blood pressure was a little high? But really, Rachel, don't worry about me. Oy vey, Bubby's downstairs walking in circles trying to find her glasses. Ma! They're on your head! What am I shoving at? What was I saying? Oh, no pressure, honey. Oh, you will, sweetie. Oh, I gotta go tell your father. See you soon, Rach. All right. Okay. All right. Love you. Have a safe flight. Don't talk to strangers. I know you know. Okay. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Cupcake Cafe. Oh my god! You're Jim Bobbart! I saw you play the recorder on TV at Carnegie Hall. You are my idol! I'm an aspiring recorder player as well. Here, sit down. Look, I know you have connections, and you have got to let me play the recorder at Carnegie Hall. Okay, I get it. I need to convince you. So, here's my story. Everybody told me, no, don't go to New York, you have no money and no skills. But I knew I had a gift. I'm talking real musical talent. When I was 3, I could play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in the toilet paper roll. I soon graduated to the paper towel roll and went door to door around my neighborhood serenading everyone with Deck the Halls. I was clearly a child prodigy. I mean, I got honorable mention in my high school's recorder contest. I mean, I was the only contestant, but it was still a big deal. Then I came here, but apparently not that many people in Manhattan want to hire a professional recorder player. Anyway, I promise I'm talented. Prove it? Okay. So, what'd you think? And it's okay if you want to give me notes. Okay, well, can you at least say something positive? Normally I'd be annoyed, but I can't get mad at the great Jim Bobbart. You know what? Maybe I'm not good enough to play at Carnegie Hall, but I need to be more committed. I am officially quitting my survival job here to go and study abroad with the most famous recorder players in Europe. See you at Lincoln Center, Jim.
I know, the new colors are so cool. I wish my mom would just let me get them already. Yeah. Oh, that's so smart. I'll just ask for it for Christmas. Actually, I'll ask my grandma to get it for me. She'll probably be way more willing to get it for me. Yeah, she thinks I wear too much. Like, most days, I'm late for school because she makes me go to the bathroom and take it all off. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go try and call my grandma now. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Grandma. What are you up to? Oh, that is so cool. You want to teach me how to sew one day, too. Oh, well, I'm actually calling because I have an idea for a possible Christmas present. Okay, so my favorite influencer, Kylie Jenner, makes these super cool eyeshadow palettes and is coming out with one tonight. Yeah. The colors are so cool, and I would love to be able to try new looks with her colors, especially punk pink and disco ball. I know I could make the coolest smoky eye with them. I know. And they also come with her limited time only brushes. Yeah. 50 of them too. I know. They'll be impossible to get beyond today. Oh, have I talked to Mom about it? Yeah, I have talked to her about it. Oh, well, she didn't really say much. You know, she just kind of gave me that look. You know that look? Oh, you want to talk to Mom? Okay, I'll go get her. Hey, Grandmom. Oh, what's up? I know she's been bugging me as well. I figured it'd be a good present to get her since you didn't know what to get her this year. Yeah. Oh, yes, I am fine with it. You can get her the palette and the brushes. Yes. Oh, well, I've thought about it, and I think that the makeup would be great for her. Give her something to do, keep her busy. You know, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and there isn't that much to do after all. Yeah. Okay, I'll have her send you the link. I can't wait. I mean, she will be so happy. I'm sure she can't wait to try new looks out with it. Okay, yeah. Okay. You're really gonna get Grandma of the Year after this one. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I love you too. Bye, Grandma. Mm-hmm.
You can pull up here, driver. Darling sister, long time no talk. Yes, I haven't seen you since Daddy's funeral. How have the kids been? I've been so busy with mine, I haven't been able to make it over here. I would love to come visit more often, but I've just been so busy with my fashion line and... Jeanette, get that thing to stop crying! Ugh. It's so difficult to find a decent au pair these days. Oh, what? I'm sorry, sissy. I thought that was my car crying, not your little... What's his name? Okay. I'll just get straight to the point. When they read Daddy's will last week, I was stunned. Just stunned. Even though I hadn't seen or spoken to him in 30 years, I still thought we were close. It just doesn't seem right that he would leave his entire fortune to you, so I thought we could talk. Sister to sister. I just need a few $100,000 for new designer clothes for the twins. James isn't paying his half of child support. Don't you want to help your lovely sister out? No? You have all this money and you won't lend me just a few $100,000? You were on food stamps just last year and you could barely afford a cardboard box. Now you live in this tacky mansion and you won't lend me just a few $100,000. I know you were struggling before Daddy left you all that money. It just isn't fair. I've always been the better daughter, and you know it. I've been more successful and much, much prettier. You know what? It's fine. I'll get someone else to lend me money. And don't bother contacting me in the future. Because you clearly are someone cold and heartless that I don't want in my life. Now open the door for me and Jeanette. I just got my nails done.
Hey there, Gertrude. I hate to ask this again, but can you please stop letting your cat walk aimlessly around my yard? This is like the 5th time it's... No? I'm sorry, what do you mean, no? She's not a menace? Okay, let me just tell you about my day. She meows all day and all night, causing my dog to wake up and feel the need to bark at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I go into the kitchen to make my daily coffee, and what do you know? I'm all out. So I leave my house a little bit earlier than I typically do, 2 hours and 37 minutes to be exact, and I go to grab myself some Dunkin'. So I go to work, and the second I walk through that door, I trip and fall in front of everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean all of my employees. So as I'm walking to go get a Band-Aid, guess what I do? I hit my head on the door and I fall again. So after a long day of work, I come home to relax, grab a snack, maybe even watch a movie with my dog cuddled on the couch. But what do I see when I walk into my house? I see your cat in my home with garbage everywhere. So I look back to my security cameras thinking, how could this cat get in my house again? 'Cause you know, Gertrude, this isn't the first time this has happened. And what do you know? She went through the doggy door. Again. So I have to pick up all the garbage in my house that was scattered everywhere. I mean, it's not like anybody ever comes over anyway. I don't know what I do wrong. Nobody even asks me out, or I've gone 31 Valentine's Day single. What's another one? Yeah. How is this relevant? What do you mean, how is this relevant? Your cat is the reason that I'm still single. I trip and fall at work. No guys want to go out with me there. Your cat's fault. My house always seems to be a mess and ripped to shreds because of your cat. So again, nobody wants to come over. Your cat's fault. And my style, like my attitude, Gert, I do not have an. My appearance? Okay, let's not get up started on appearances, miss. I'm 40 and I look like an 80-year-old man. Go to Ulta and buy some anti-aging cream, okay? I'll give you my gift card. But back to the sole point I came over here to talk to you. Keep your rat of a cat off of my lawn and keep it on your property, okay? Have an awful day, Gertrude.
It's so good to finally meet you, Mr. Grape. Oh, it's Grape? My bad. Anyways, thanks for making time for this interview. And sorry I'm late. Daddy couldn't drive me until 2 because he was on the phone. Of course I drive, silly. I am 22 years old after all. My car's just in the shop. Daddy says there's something wrong with the muffler. I wonder if I could take my car to the gym. Anyways, I think I'm qualified for this job because I'm great at shopping, so the selling part can't be that bad. Gum? Oh, yeah, it's Polar Ice. Did you want some? No? Oh, I guess I'll just spit it out. I have a fantabulous idea! You should put me at the front of the store so I can greet people when they come in. Daddy does always say I have a bubbling personality. Plus, I can recommend all the best lotions to buy. The register? Oh, no, Mr. Grape. That simply just will not work. You see, I get my nails done at least once a week, and I wouldn't want to damage them with all that tapping. Plus, the register is just so germy, so I'm better right in front. Ugh, you're right, our time has run out. Okay, well, since I already probably got the job, you should email me to tell me. Okay, it's D as in Delilah, E as in Isla, L as in Lila, I as in Isla, L as in La, A as in Ah, and H as in Huh. And then period, and then B as in Bricks, R as in Ricks, I as in Ix, and X as in X at gmail.com. Okay, bye, Mr. Grape.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Jameis. I was just wondering, you know how I've worked at Jameis's Costume Characters, coming up at 3 years now, and I was just thinking, maybe it's time for a raise? This time I have good reasons. Recently, I was going through the community papers that were all given at the beginning of our wonderful time here, and I realized under the new quarantine guidelines extension on Chapter 12 that it says no employee should be put into a forced scenario between a person without a mask. And last week, my overseer forced me to take a picture with a mother who was unmasked. I got sick, and I mean this perfectly goes under. This is just one of the reasons. I have more reasons if you'd let me. What? Wait, really? You'll give me a raise if I just keep my mouth shut? Oh, thank you, Mr. Jameis. This means so much to me. One more thing. Could I switch to Spider-Man from Hello Kitty? Thanks.
Hello everybody, today we're going to be making a spell to get rid of your enemies. Just kidding. Actually, I'm making a love potion today and I'm going to teach you how to make it. First, you add some rat tail. Then you add Starbucks hot cocoa powder. Then you add a teaspoon of cyanide. Make sure it's only a teaspoon. You don't want them to die. Next, if you want them to be around forever, you can add a frog tongue. This can be tricky, I know. If you think frogs are slippery and slimy, you're grabbing onto their little tongues. And then this part's optional, but you can add one little piece of your tooth. Front teeth are the best. But I've heard people do it and it helps. You gotta make sure you're okay with how it might change your smile though. One of my customers used this love spell on her dentist, and when he went to repair her tooth, they lived happily ever after. I'll be selling this on eBay for $45. This is a Black Friday price. You can make the man or woman of your dreams fall in love with you by New Year's Eve. Everyone wants a date for New Year's Eve, am I right? I have so many people write to me and say, Brumhilda, thank you for everything. Your love spell really turned my life around. I've even had satisfied customers name their children after me. A couple of tips. Don't let your crush see you put it in their drink. That can be kind of a turnoff. I speak from experience, believe me. That's why I currently live alone. Also, make sure to keep it away from your pets. If your German Shepherd, parakeet, or guinea pig fall in love with you, it can create some problems. Been there, done that. Still have the scars. If you act now, not only will you get the Black Friday discount price, but I'll also throw in the antidote. Just in case the pet thing happens. Love is just around the corners, my friends, and with Love Potion number 9, you can make it happen. Side effects may include nausea, dry mouth, hallucinations, loss of appetite, involuntary movements. Get yours today!
Oh, hello there. I don't think we've met. I'm Lisa, Emma's mom. Yes, that one right there. She's my little star. In fact, she's practically the star of the soccer team. I'm kidding. But she is fantastic. She's practically been playing since she came out of the womb. Come on, Angel, kick it! Yeah, great footwork, honey! I'm kind of the head of the mom gang here. I bring all the snacks to the games and... What's that? You brought homemade cookies for the team. That is so kind of you, but you should have checked with me first because I know all of the kids' dietary needs. Yeah, well, do those cookies contain eggs? Yes, well, Olivia can't eat eggs. Your cookies could have killed someone. I also drive a lot of the kids to practice in my minivan every day. Wait, what? That was not the wrong goal. Are you blind? So which one's yours? Oh, Mackenzie. She is just so cute. Except she's kind of just sitting there, not really doing much playing. But that's okay, she'll get there eventually. We always need bench warmers. I'm kidding. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Let's grab a coffee sometime. I love to sit down and chit chat and talk all about Emma's rise to soccer stardom. Oh, that's my cue. Gotta go pass out water to the team. Have a good one.
Oh, you're back. I thought I had told you to stop associating with my grandnephew. I shall put it quite simply in the best manner that I can. Again, though he seems to enjoy your company, You are simply not good enough for him, and you never will be. You lack breeding, manners, style, grace, personality, and prospects. I am certainly not impressed with the usage of your medical degree. Why bother wasting your time on impoverished children? You remind me of all those shallow people at the country club, having fundraisers for the homeless. No respect for others like myself. I do not even entertain the notion that you could live up to the Cargyle Macmillan family. We descend from the House of Wessex, and our ancestors have made their mark in history. My daughter is the third cousin to the sister of the brother-in-law to the Duke of Northumberland. You must see that her prospects are plentiful, when yours are simply lacking. Your mark would permanently stain our family history and our posterity. Plentiful women from respectable families are lining up to marry my nephew. They would not trouble themselves with anything other than a beautiful family and a home that befits his station. You must break off this engagement immediately, and I believe with my good sense and connections, I will be able to help you find someone that is more befitting of your social status. A nice working class man, perhaps. A bookkeeper. Or a farmer. Oh, you must of course make many major adjustments to your appearance. But otherwise you shall make a suitable bride for someone else. Now, do excuse yourself to the powder room in order to fashion yourself in a sensible manner.
All right, done with my shopping. Oh wait, the green beans. You really need my green beans. They should be right here. Not here, not here. They're always right here. Okay, relax. Maybe they just moved aisles. Excuse me, ma'am. Did you move the green beans? No. Can you please check in the back for me? What do you mean what's on the shelf is what you have? I'm going to a mother-daughter luncheon in about 40 minutes, and I signed up to bring my green bean casserole. They go crazy for my green bean casserole. It's like my signature dish. I need them. Don't you understand? You're sorry? What should I do? I can't whip up a zucchini casserole just like that. Whatever, I'm going to King Supers and they will get more business than you. You've just lost a loyal customer. And don't even think about getting my green bean casserole recipe. Oh, you don't want it. You're messing with the wrong customer. Expect bad reviews on Yelp. Goodbye.
You know, I often stress clean because I can't seem to get a grip on my never-ending anxiety. You know, I just find things to clean, you know? Like, let's see. I clean the cabinet, I clean the stereo, I clean the TV, I clean under the stairs, I clean the shelves. Let's take a moment. I clean the picture frames, I clean the things. I know what I clean. I clean the cleaning products. I am so funny. You know, it's so crazy. One sec, Delia. I'll call you back. I'm in
know, it's an unknown number. If I don't call back within a few minutes, just assume I got kidnapped or something. Bye. Hello? Oh, yes, this is she. Oh, I've been expecting this phone call, actually. You know, I've never been more anxious than, I feel right now in this very moment in my life. It's crazy how I could be learning life-changing information. I don't have a clue of what I'm about to hear right now. It's crazy how things work out like that, Like, my life's already crazy enough, and, well, it's just, why not add a little more flavor to my life, Just why not add a little more anxiety to the giant ball that's forming inside of me right now? I am so sorry about that. Yeah, I got problems. Yeah, I know you're not my therapist. Yeah, I know I really gotta go see someone about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Well, just tell me. No sugarcoating. Just give it to me nice and plain and simple. No cutting corners. Are you serious? It worked? It worked! Oh my god, thank you, doctor! I have to call Delia right away. Oh my goodness! Thank you, thank you! I'm gonna be a mother!
Honey, I'm in the kitchen! Hi, Robert. How was work? Good. What am I doing? I'm baking. What? The mess. Yeah, I'll add that to my list of things to do. Look, I had a very stressful day at work today, and I thought it'd be a nice idea to come home and bake something. I just needed to bake. I'm trying to relax. What happened at work today? What didn't happen at work today? I was told I have a huge report I need to redo. Also, when I went to make copies of this one piece of paper, the printer exploded ink all over me. And that was the best part of my day. So when I came home, I needed to bake something. You think I have what, honey? Control issues? What, you think baking gives me a sense of control over my life or something? No, it calms me down. It's perfect for my organization skills. I really love creating something. Oh. I love the measuring to the exact proportions, the setting the oven to the exact temperature, the putting it in for an exact amount of time, I love that I have all the power. I'm controlling the messes, the cleaning up, the outcome. Do not, okay, you know what? Don't give me that smile. I do not have control issues, okay? Never mind. After I finish up here, I'm gonna take little Jimmy to his soccer game. Then I need to watch Jess clean up her room to make sure she's doing it right. And then I'm gonna check Jack's homework for errors, okay? Then, I'm not even done there. I need to clean up this mess, wash my apron, frost these cupcakes, and I have to listen for when James comes home so I can clean out his backpack. But no, I do not have control issues. I just, I like having things done in a certain way at a certain time. Stop. Will you just come over here and give your wife a big old kiss? Oh, stop. This one, not this one. Not this one, right here. Thank you.
Halt, traveler! Cower in fear! For you to cross my bridge! First, you must have to face one of the most terribly powerful entities you will ever get the chance to face! Behold! For I am... a goblin!
Sorry, frog in my throat. No idea how that got in there. I'm the Goblin King. Okay. Behold my greatness, mortal! I'm actually 1.5 feet tall, thank you. It's fine. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes. For you to cross my bridge, first you must solve my riddle! What was it? I speak without your mouth, huh? What's stopping you from just walking past me? Yes. I will use my great and terrible powers on you! Tune up. Where was I? Oh, yes. I speak without a mouth and hear without any ears. I have no body. Yes, I live under the bridge. It's been rough, okay? You can't exactly work at Walmart when you can't even reach the cash registers. Yes, even with a ladder! Now, will you please let me finish my riddle? Thank you. Where was it? I have no body. What am No! My father is not proud of me. You know what? Just go. Just leave. Just go. Jeez. Wait a minute. Oh, wait! Mortal! Come back and face me! Oh, God.
Hi, my name is Vedka from No Name Country. It's foreign. I love cats. This is my cat named Steven McAndrew Leonardo Devon Kitty. I love my cats. I have at least 26, but don't tell the government. Apparently you can get in trouble now. Say hi, Steven McAndrew Leonardo Devon Kitty. Sorry, she's shy. Don't get too close. She doesn't like people. But how are you and your nasty dog? Oh, nice. I'm good too. But I was just wondering, do you have tuna? No, not for me. For cat, Steven McAndrew Leonardo Devon Kitty. Oh, thank you, and the gods. Wow, you're so kind. Back in my home country, I learned that you need to be kind. My mother always says, if you can't want chicken and you can't get it, you starve. I still don't know what that means, but she said it. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for listening to an old lady drone on about the old country. Such a sweetheart. Now you can go eat that tuna.
Why won't this go through? I need this diamond necklace. Siri, call Daddy. Siri, call Daddy. Siri, you're fired. I'll do this myself. Wait, how do I do this again? Oh. Bring. 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 Oh my God! Hi, Daddy. I didn't think you would pick up. I thought you were on your way to Mulan. Milan? I don't think so. The dragon kept saying Mulan. Anyways, I was trying to buy this super cute diamond necklace, but my credit card wouldn't go through. Could you call the gods of credit cards and get this fixed for me? What? Cut off? You can't do this to me. I will call my lawyer. My lawyer is not your lawyer. You just pay for her. Yaha? Yaha? This is so unfair. I've been keeping my grades up and everything. You'll be so proud. I got my first D. What do you mean that's a bad grade? D stands for delightful. Yes, it does. Ugh. Yes, Daddy, I know I just bought a diamond necklace yesterday, but that was so yesterday. I live in the present. And I also live for present, so if you want to buy me a Tesla, I have no problem with that. Well, fine. I'll just buy my own Tesla. Yes, I will. Oh, please, Daddy. I've had your credit card number memorized since I was 4. I've had my credit card number memorized since I was 4. Daddy, please. This is so not cool. But Daddy, don't you want your little girl to be happy? You're the bestest daddy ever. If I'm not happy, what do I have to live for? What do you have to live for? Don't you love me? Seriously? Nothing? Wow, you aren't made of stone. You know what? You're actually the worstest daddy ever. Hello? 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 Oh, I know you did not just cut off my phone. Oh, it just died. Gloria, bring me backup phone number 7.
Joe, this is the wrong size. No, shut up. This is my turn to talk. You will not believe the day I've had. First up, this lady comes into Starbucks, orders a super complex order, right? And then yells at me for getting it wrong, when I didn't make the order. And then, apparently, we spelled her name wrong on the cup. Oh, I'm not done. Remember that one time where you ended up getting penne after I explained in great detail why the perfect pasta for our dinner would be rigatoni? Or when we couldn't go to Comic-Con because you didn't get the tickets when they were on sale like I asked you to. Shoto, I love you so much, and I just need to know that you're interested enough in me to actually listen to what I have to say to you. Oh, wait, this was the only size they had? I am so sorry. Let's just go take this popcorn, maybe go watch some Netflix and relax. Yeah? Yeah.
Shoto, I asked for buttered popcorn.
Hey, yo. Guess what Lexi told me about? Yeah, she's not blind, you know. She saw you outside Starbucks when we were having lunch, staring at me. Okay, I know she's not lying. First of all, she would never lie. Second of all, this has happened before. I see you when I go to ShopRite, when I go to work. I've even seen you in my damn neighborhood. I know you live across town. One does not simply go for a walk and end up 10 miles away from home. I know you're stalking me. I see how you are when we talk. So, for one last time, get away from me. I've only met you a week ago and you're already asking me personal questions. I can't take it. It makes me so uncomfortable. I've told you to stop multiple times. I'm legit shaking right now. I don't even feel comfortable in my own house. I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong idea by being nice. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but you were starting to get clingy, so I had to get away. You know what? Wait. Is that you outside my house? Oh my lord. That's it. I'm involving the authorities. You're gonna go bye-bye once and for all. I have told you once. I have told you twice. Leave me alone. I am done being nice. Enjoy jail.
Hi, Roger and Margaret? Sorry to bother you. Beautiful day, right? Oh, right. Well, I'm here because I'm your daughter, Julia. Yeah, that's me. Look, I'm sorry for showing up out of the blue, but it took me 3 years to find you guys. 3 years. I've been looking for you all over since I was 18 and finally allowed to access information about my biological parents. People thought that I was crazy, but I'm so glad I get to see you guys now. What do you mean no? I'm finally old enough to meet you and you've just shut me out? I was a month old, Margaret. What could I have possibly done to make you hate me? Look, I'm sorry that I just showed up at your house and I'm sorry that you're overwhelmed, but I came here to bond with my mom and dad. Now I don't even want to call you that. I'm not the one that gave you up. You gave me up, and I didn't want to go my whole life without ever meeting my parents. All I wanted was to see you guys just once, maybe even once a year. But obviously, that's way too much for me to ask of my parents. I can't even look at you right now. I'm sorry. I should just go. Goodbye, Roger and Margaret.
Hey, Mom. I know what you and Dad were talking about on the phone last night. I wasn't eavesdropping. Just the tone of your voice made me nervous. I know about the divorce, but moving? Isn't a divorce a big enough change to put me through? I thought you guys were so happy, and now this. Mom, I can't move to New York City. I lived on this farm all of my life, and you know how much all of my animals mean to me. They won't allow my horse in New York City. Star is my best friend, and she's seen me through the worst of times, and now you want to take her away from me too? You chased Dad away. You chased everyone away that I care about. Don't you love me? And there's so much pollution and people. I can't live like that. I'll be too scared.
And besides, you and Dad did raise me in the middle of nowhere without Wi-Fi, even without cell phones. So how am I supposed to survive in a New York City school? Those other kids are gonna laugh me right out of the classroom. You never ever knew what was best for me. If you knew what was best for me, then you wouldn't make me move. If you actually go through with this, I swear, you will regret it. Do you even have a job yet? I'll do whatever I have to do so I don't have to live in New York. Mom, I'm sorry. I love you, but I want to stay with Dad. I'm never gonna survive in New York. Forgive me.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm fine. You know, breakfast really isn't my thing. My outfit. I like this outfit. The girls at school said it looked nice on me. If it's nice to them, then it's nice. I am being my own person. I'm being me. Can you just stop with the food already? I don't want to eat now, later, or ever. I'm sorry for bursting out. What are you doing? A short sleeve shirt? You're joking. My arms will show. Yes, I know it's going to be 80 degrees today. That's okay. They'll look long and disproportionate. Just like my thin legs or bloated stomach or chubby cheeks. Unique. I hate that word, unique. That's a nice way to tell someone that they stick out, that they're different. I don't want to be different. I want to be normal. The food? Again? You're always shoving food in my face. It's like you want me to be fat. Do you see the way I look? Fine. Before I leave the house, I'll have an apple. And I'm staying in this outfit. Because I look nice. I look normal. Like everybody else.
Oh, these bruises. I got them riding my bike. Yeah, this one is from last week when I fell off and I picked the scab. Okay, I can't just keep hiding. Miss Roma, I have to tell you something. You know how people say home is where the heart is? It's such a lie to me. Home is so bare. So empty. So lonely and so painful. Mama wonders why I am the way I am. She knows why, but if she said anything about it, Daddy would be angry. I don't understand why my own mother would pretend not to see. Daddy doesn't think anything is wrong with using his belt on me. He never did. He thinks what he does is okay. It's not okay, and I know deep down my mom thinks so too, but things never change in this beer house. Home will always be bare, empty, and cruel. Listen, I I don't want my parents to get in trouble, but I'm too afraid to stay in that house anymore. Can you help me?
Hi, Miss Palomino. Thank you so much for meeting with me on such short notice. You've got to let me keep coming here to the hospital playing for these kids. It's the only thing that's keeping me practically sane. They're just so smiley and joyful and hopeful and bubbly despite what's going on inside of them. And it really helps keep me going. Every morning and every night since I heard the news about my dad, I still don't understand how the cancer could have possibly spread that fast. I try and research lung cancer as much as I can, and I just don't get it. How such a good-hearted, genuine person could just be gone, just like that. Gosh, what it did to my brother. Jeremy has never been the same, especially after rehab. Which, quite frankly, I don't understand why out of all things to cope, he would turn to drugs, knowing how our mom is. My mom is insane about keeping us healthy. And when I say everything in our house is healthy, everything in our house is healthy. No processed foods, practically all grains, no unhealthy sugars, and yeah, I don't enjoy it, but I just keep my comments to myself because, gosh, my mom has been through so much. She lost the love of her life, and not even 2 months later, had to send her own son to rehab. So I just keep my mouth shut. The only thing keeping me practically sane is coming here and performing my music. I started learning guitar when I was about 7, and I've had the same guitar my whole life, and it was actually a gift from my dad. And he used to play guitar, and that was actually his guitar when he was younger, what he first started on. I got it on Christmas, and he actually taught me how to play. So, in a way, when I play my guitar and sing my music for all these little kids, it makes me feel connected to him in a way. Just, please, I'll wear a mask, I'll socially distance, I'll even wear a face shield, I'll do anything if I can keep coming here. It's the only thing that I have right now. So please don't take it away from me.
Gotta love that on hold music. Hi, yes, hello? Hi, I'm here, okay. My name is Susanna Forst, and I'm calling because there seems to have been a purchase on my credit card that I know I, or my husband, didn't make. Yes, we share the card. The purchase was a ring, a Nadia diamond engagement ring, and I promise you, what's your name? Jake, that no one with their name on this card would purchase a $2,000 ring. I mean, we're already married, for crying out loud. Could you tell me what date this ring was purchased on? November 16th, you said? Okay, great. Let me just check my calendar and see if anything went on that day. Nope, I'm clear. Could you tell me what name went down for this purchase? Nick Force. No, there must be a mistake. It's my husband. Okay, was there any note with this purchase? Maybe a ring engravement or special delivery instructions? Could you send those to me, please? Thank you. Okay. To my lovely Amanda, may this be the beginning of our everlasting love. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Jake. There goes 8 years of marriage down the drain. Damn it, Nick.
Hello? Yes, Dad, it's me. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, and I've seen your 27 missed calls, voicemails, and text messages, and I know what you want. It was all over the news last night, wasn't it? You're lousy, good-for-nothing son. Just won the Powerball for $36 million. It's weird how popular I've become over the last 24 hours. But if you're trying to apologize after leaving me and Mom homeless for the last 15 years, guess what, buddy? It's not gonna fly. Went to go get some milk, but you never came back. Mom was crushed. She started drinking after you left. We lost the house. She lost her job. I lost everything. And if you think you can just come back into my life after all this time, guess what, buddy? It's not gonna fly. Well, Dad, I don't care that you regret what you did in the past. I don't care that you're sorry. Those actions already happened and they can't be undone. You never would have made this call if it wasn't for the money. Anyways, we're way better off without you. Any apologies you say now, they can't undo those actions. Goodbye, forever, Dad.
Hi, Kate. Yeah, I know it's late. I'm sorry to wake you, but I really need your help. I don't know what to do anymore. I thought it would be a one-time thing at Cristiano's party. A few months ago, a group of us went outside and started smoking. I was already stressed from school and I thought it would help me relax. And it did. I used it every day, even in school. Yeah, I got caught. They found it in my locker. The police came and arrested me. They put me in the back of a police car. They treated me like a criminal. And I'm not, believe me, Kate, I just messed up. I messed up bad, I know. Please bail me out. I can't stay in here overnight. I'll pay you back, I promise. Just please, please get me out. I promise, if you bail me out, I'll go to rehab. I want to stop. I love you so much. You're the best sister ever. Thank you. And I won't ever let you down again. I promise.
Hi, this is Hazel Johnson. My mom's staying in the oncology department in room 23B. I was just wondering if I could speak to Nurse Joanne, please. Oh, hi, Nurse Joanne. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was you. I'm on my way to the hospital right now, but I just wanted to check in on my mom and see how she's doing. You'll transfer me to her? Great, thank you so much. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? I'm really sorry I'm running late, but don't worry, I'm in the Uber right now and we should be there in less than 15 minutes. Anyway, how'd your treatment go this morning? Mom, what's wrong? Why are you crying? What? What? Mom, what do you mean you stopped your treatments this morning? You need those treatments. It's just too tiring and things aren't getting better. Oh yeah, so what, you'd rather just die? You know how selfish that is? Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's just, I can't lose you. Just please keep up your treatments, Mom. I know it's hard, but you're so strong and I love you so much. Here, I'll be there in less than 10 minutes, so why don't we just talk then, okay? We can figure this out together. Okay, great. Just please, please keep up your treatments, Mom. Mom? Hello? Mom? Nurse Joanne? Hello? Mom? Mom? Hello?
Hi, I'd like to report a crime. No, my mom and dad aren't home. That's why I'm calling. My dad works a 9-to-5 job, and my mom's a... Mary, stop that! Mary! She's a stay-at-home mom, and she takes care of all 5 of us. She should be home by now, and it's not like her not to be home without a text or something. Lately, I think there might be something happening. I think he might... I think he might be hitting her, and I don't know what to do. I woke up at 2 last night to check on my youngest sister, who was crying, but I heard really loud noises down the stairs, and I peeked into the hall. Oh, Andrew, don't put that in your mouth. Please don't put that in your mouth. Andrew, no. Yeah, and then I peeked into the hallway, and he was dragging her down the stairs by her hair, and then they just drove off, and they haven't returned. This isn't the first time this has happened, but usually they're back before the 3 of us have to go to school. I'm really scared. I don't think my brothers and sisters, I don't think they understand what's happening, and there's also blood on the stairwells, and stuff in the kitchen has been completely knocked over. The 5 of us have just been in the house alone all morning, sitting in the living room, and I don't know what to do. I can't cook, I can't drive, and I have to go to school soon, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's becoming really afraid, and the oldest besides me is 12. Please help me find my mom. I can't leave my siblings alone. And he's only 6 months old. How am I supposed to deal with this? Can someone please help? I need someone to find my mom.
Hey Alexa, call Orchard Farms Nursing Home. Hi. Hello. Can you please connect me to Paula Auerson in 322? It's her grandchild. Yeah, I can wait. What do you mean she's unavailable? She has COVID? She's on a ventilator. May I please schedule an appointment? You can't do that. What do you mean? I could get COVID. Well, I don't care if I can get COVID. I need to see my grandmother before she passes away. You don't understand. She means everything to me. She took me to Broadway plays I couldn't even afford. She made me my favorite foods when she wasn't even feeling the best. Well, I don't care if you can't do it. I'll be coming today at 6 o'clock to visit her, and I do not care if I get COVID. You did not take the precautions. You did not protect her, and it's your fault that she got COVID. Now you're saying that I might not even get to see my grandmother before she passes away. I don't care. I'm doing anything I can to get there, and I will see my grandmother. Goodbye. Dad, I know this might not be the most appropriate time, but I want to go into the military, It's something I've wanted to do my whole life, just like you did, and just like Grandpa did. And I know the training is rigorous, and it can be potentially extremely dangerous, but I am fully prepared for what is going to be thrown at me. A girl can be just as strong and just as capable as any other guy. I've always wanted to defend my country, just like all the other men and women who go out there and do so. Danny. Danny was killed in Afghanistan. When he asked for your blessing, you were totally okay with it. But when he died, it broke Mom's heart, and I think that's why she got so sick. Dad, please. I know you only have one child left, and it's me. But this is what Mom and Grandpa and Danny would have wanted me to do. They would have wanted me to not be afraid and to go do what I want to do and defend my country. God, it's been a whole year since the ambush. I remember when me and Danny were little, and we used to play army together. He used to love, like, the little green army guys and the little fighter jets. And he inspired me. He always knew this is what I wanted to do, and he encouraged me. Dad, I'm not your little princess anymore. I will not stand down. I will fight until my very last breath. I will bring honor to this family. I will make you proud, with or without your blessing. I already enlisted. I leave Monday morning.
Oh, hi, Grandma. I didn't hear you walk down. You know, I'm just sitting here thinking about Mom. You know, I always think of this one memory from before she died, and she took me on the kayak right over there, actually, and she splashed me a few times with the water, and I tried to splash her with all the might my little arms had, and and the boat tipped. And we fell right in the water, and everything that was in the kayak was in the lake with us. But we didn't even care, you know, because we were laughing too hard to even notice. I miss her more and more every day, Grandma. You know, sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if she was still with us. You know, like, would she laugh at my jokes? Would she take me shopping? Would we gossip together? I still have so many questions about her. It's like just when I was starting to really become myself, she died. And I know that you don't like talking about it, and I understand that it could be painful for you. But I need to know, Grandma. After all these years, I still don't know how my own mother passed away, and you won't tell me. Do you know how that makes me feel, Grandma? Being left in the dark for all this time, not having this bit of closure that could piece everything together for me. I need to know, Grandma. So I can finally stop wondering, and I can just let her go. So, I'm asking you now, Grandma. How did she die?
Hey, Grandpa. How long's it been? 10 years? I just wanted to come around and say hi. Mom and Dad they're doing okay. I got a job now, which is, it's fine. I think that's all I wanted to say. Love you, bye. That wasn't the reason I am here today. I came here just to say, I'm sorry. For what you may or may not be asking, when we heard about your passing, everyone cried. I mean, everyone was bawling their eyes out. Mom and Dad could not even speak. But for some reason, I couldn't cry. I know I was young and maybe it was just because of shock or something, but I've always felt terrible not to shed a single tear. I mean, all the good times you gave me. Like that joke about like the cow or something. That was so funny. You deserved at least one tear. Just one tear, and I wouldn't be standing here feeling terrible about myself. I know I'm being stupid. But if you can hear me, I'm so sorry. I gotta go to work, but I love you, and I hope you can forgive me. Bye, Grandpa.
Hi, Mom. Marge also says hi. Are you proud of me? I took my pills today. And thanks for visiting. Is Dad coming too? Oh, he isn't coming today? Okay, that's fine. Wait, Mom, 1 second. Sylvie's talking. Uh-huh. Anyways, well, yesterday I spent the entire day running through the garden. Marge loves the flowers. What do you mean there's no garden? Yes, there is. I went yesterday. What do you mean that never happened? Mom, I was in the garden yesterday. Me and Marge, and so did Sylvie and Eric. We all had a great time. I did take my medicine today. No, Mom, don't make the mean man come again. I'm doing just fine. Mom, I did take my... I promise. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to lash out. Mom, please let me come back home. The food tastes bad and people are always crying. I miss you and Dad at school, and I'm so lonely here. When Marty, Sylvie, and Eric leave me, they leave me sometimes, but I don't know why. I'm not crazy. Why can't I come home? I'm begging you, Mom. I'll be good. I'll do all my chores. I'll go back to school, and I won't get in any trouble.
Hi, Miss Williams. I know it's only 8:37 and this is the third time I've been in your office today, but I just can't go to class. These kids are so mean. There isn't a day that goes by where I'm not being made fun of. And they do it in the sneakiest ways so that the teachers don't see. The teachers see me crying in the back of the classroom, but they don't see the kids at the front, obviously pointing and laughing and whispering. Or at least they choose to ignore them. And I have no problem asking my teacher if I can come down here to guidance. But today, when I asked her, she told me that I needed to learn how to solve my own problems. How do I tell her that she is my problem? That her class is my problem? I'm telling you, Miss Williams, I can't go back in there. I can't take the stress anymore. I think I need to drop out. Please, Mrs. Williams. I'm such a good student. I can get my GED so quickly. Could you please try and convince my parents to let me drop out? I come into school every day walking on eggshells, scared that someone will make fun of me. It's up to you to talk to my parents. You get to decide if the next 2 years of my life will be torturous and awful, or if they'll be fun and enjoyable. It's your choice.
Crimes of the Heart by Beth Henley. The three McGrath sisters, Meg, Babe, and Lenny, reunite at their grandfather's home after Babe shoots her abusive husband. The sisters were raised in a dysfunctional family, and each has endured her share of hardship and misery. Past resentments bubble to the surface as the sisters are forced to deal with past relationships and with each other.
Hello. Here's your paper.
Thanks. Oh, here it is, right on the front page. Well, one thing I wanted was a team of white horses to ride Mama's coffin to her grave. It's one thing I wanted. Lenny, did you remember to pack my photo album?
Yeah, it's down there under all that night stuff.
Oh, I found it.
Really, babe, I don't understand why you have to keep the articles about the unhappy things in your life. Why would you want to remember those?
I don't know. I just like to keep an accurate record, I suppose. There. Huh, look. Here's a picture of me when I got married.
Let's see. My word, you look about 12 years old.
I was just 18.
You're smiling, babe. Were you happy then?
I was drunk on champagne punch. I remember that.
Ooh, look, there's Meg singing at Greenie's.
Oh, I wish you were still singing at Greenie's. Oh, I wish you were.
You're so beautiful.
Yes, you are. You're beautiful.
Stop, I'm not. Look, Meg's starting to cry.
Oh, Meg.
I'm not crying.
Quick, better turn the page. We don't want Meg crying.
Why, it's Daddy. Where'd you get that picture, babe? I thought she burned them all.
I just found it around.
What does it say here? What's that inscription?
It says, Jimmy, clowning at the beach, 1952.
Well, will you look at that smile? Jesus, those white teeth. Turn the page, will you? We can't do any worse than this.
It's Mom on the cap.
Oh, turn the page.
That old thing. Why, if she hadn't have hung that old cat along with her, I bet she wouldn't have gotten all that national coverage.
Why are we talking about this? Meg's right. It was so sad. It was awfully sad. I remember how we all three sat up on the bed the day of the service dressed up in our black velveteen suits, crying the whole morning long.
You took one whole big box of Kleenexes.
And then old granddaddy came in and said he was going to take us out to breakfast. Remember, he said not to cry anymore because he was going to take us out to get banana splits for breakfast?
That's right, banana splits for breakfast.
Why, Lenny was 14 years old and he thought it'd make it all better.
I remember he said for us to eat however many we wanted. I think I ate about 5. He kept shoving them down us.
God, we were so sick.
Oh, we were.
Lenny's face turned green.
I was just as sick as a dog.
His grandmama was furious.
Oh, she was.
The thing about old granddaddy is he keeps trying to make us happy and we end up getting stomach aches and turning green and throwing up in the flower arrangements.
Oh, that was me. I threw up in the flowers. Oh, no.
Oh, babe.
Embarrassing.
It's so good to be home.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Let's play cards.
Oh, let's do.
All right.
Oh, good. It'll be just like when we used to sit around the table playing hearts all night long.
I know. I'll fix us up some popcorn and hot chocolate.
Here, let me get out that old black popcorn pot.
Oh, yes. Now let's see. Where did I put that deck of cards?
Hope I remember all the rules. Are hearts good or bad?
Bad, I think. Right, Lenny?
Right. Hearts are bad, but the Black Sister is the worst of all.
That's right, and the Black Sister is the Queen of Spades.
And spades are the black cards that aren't the puppy dog feet?
Right, and she counts a lot of points.
And points are bad?
Right. Here, I'll get some paper so we can keep score.
Oh, here they are.
I'll get it.
Why, look at these cards. They're years old.
Oh, let me see.
Hello? No, this is Meg McGrath. Doc, how are you? Well, good. You're where? Well, sure. Come on over. Sure, I'm sure. Yeah, come on right over. All right. Bye. That was Doc Porter. He's down at Al's Grill. He's gonna come over.
He is?
He said he wanted to see me.
Oh, well, do you still want to play?
No, I don't think so.
All right. You know, it's really not much fun playing hearts with only 2 people.
I'm sorry. Maybe after Doc leaves, I'll join you.
I know. Maybe Doc will want to play and then we can have a game of bridge.
I don't think so. Doc never liked cards. Maybe we'll just go out somewhere.
Meg.
Yes?
Well, Doc's married now.
I know. You told me.
Oh, well, as long as you know that. As long as you know that.
Yes, I know.
How many cards do I deal out?
Excuse me.
All of them or what?
Meg, can I ask you something?
What?
I just wanted to ask you...
What?
Well, just why did you take one bite out of each piece of candy in the box and then put it back in?
Oh, I was looking for the one with nuts.
The one with nuts.
Yes.
But there are none with nuts. It's a box of assorted creams. All it has are creams.
Oh.
Why couldn't you just read the box? It says it right here. Assorted creams, not nuts. Besides, it was a birthday present to me. My one and only birthday present. My only one.
I'm sorry, I'll get you another box.
I don't want another box. That's not the point.
What is the point?
I don't know. It's you have no respect for other people's property. You just take whatever you want. Why, I remember when you had layers and layers of Jingle Bells sewed into your petticoats, but Babe and I only had 3 apiece.
God, she's going on about the stupid Jingle Bells.
Well, it's an example, a specific example of how you always got everything you wanted.
Come on, Lenny, you're just upset because Doc called.
Who said anything about Doc? I'm not upset about Doc. I've long since given up worrying about you and all your men.
Look, I know I've had too many men. Believe me, I've had way too many men. But don't blame me because you can't have any. Or maybe just that one from Memphis.
What one from Memphis?
The one Babe told me about. From the club.
Babe!
Meg!
How could you? I asked you not to tell anyone. I'm so ashamed. How could you? Who else have you told? Did you tell anyone else?
Why do you have to open your big mouth?
How am I supposed to know? You never said not to tell.
Can't you use your head? Just for once? No, I didn't tell anyone else. It just sort of slipped out to Meg. Really, it just flew out of my mouth.
What do you two have? Wings on your tongues?
I'm sorry, Lenny. Really sorry.
I'll just never be able to trust you again.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Lenny, we were just worried about you. We wanted to find a way to make you happy.
Happy? Happy? I'll never be happy.
Not if you keep living your life as old granddaddy's nursemaid.
Meg!
I can't help it. I just know the reason you broke off with that man from Memphis was because of old granddaddy.
What? Babe didn't tell you the rest of the story?
She said it was something about your shrunken ovary.
Meg!
Babe!
I just mentioned it.
Oh, I don't care what you believe. It's so easy for you. You always have men falling in love with you. But I have an underdeveloped ovary, and I can't have children, and my hair's falling out into the comb. So what man's gonna love me? What man can love me?
A lot of men!
Yeah, a lot. A whole lot.
Granddaddy's the only one to think otherwise.
Because he doesn't want to see me hurt. He doesn't want to see me rejected and humiliated.
Oh, God, Lenny, don't be so pathetic. God, you make me so angry when you stand there looking so pathetic. Just tell me, did you really ask that man from Memphis? Did you actually ask that man from Memphis about it all?
No, I didn't. I didn't because I didn't want to see him not want me.
Lenny.
Don't talk to me anymore. Don't talk to me. I think I'm going to vomit. I just hope all this doesn't cause me to vomit.
See? She didn't even ask him about her stupid ovary. She just broke it off because of old granddaddy. What a fool.
Meg, shut up. Why do you have to make Lenny cry? I just hate it when you make Lenny cry. Lenny? Oh, Lenny.
I feel like hell.
Seniority by Eric Zeigenhagen. Debbie, the conservative older sister, confronts her younger sister Fiona when she returns home late from a date with a boy that Debbie herself had been interested in.
Hi.
Morning.
You're still up. It's late, isn't it?
Midnight?
Oh, I didn't wear my watch.
I made you some tea.
Thank you.
Just figured you'd be out late, so I made a little extra.
Thanks.
Dawn called for you tonight.
What did you tell her?
Told her you were going to be out late.
She didn't ask where I was?
No, she was just wondering if you wanted to do something tomorrow.
Did she ask where I was?
No, I told her you were going to be out.
Good.
So how was it?
Fun, really fun. What happened in here?
What?
All this mess.
Grandmother Jessica's staying over. There's a bridge tournament at the Holiday Inn.
And why is all this stuff here?
Her friends are over.
Why don't they just play over at the Holiday Inn if she's staying over there?
The bridge tournament's over there, and she's sleeping in the TV room. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
What are those?
Pamphlets I picked up today. European exchanges. 2 weeks in Holland and England. Room and board at universities in London and Amsterdam. $1,700 to get away, and that's minus extra spending. 4 weeks to get away. Exactly the thing I'm looking for.
And you were thinking of doing this alone?
Well, no. Well, by alone, if you mean I'm with a study group, then yeah, I guess.
And you think Mom will let you do that?
I do.
I beg to differ.
Well, if I'm going to be going away to college next year, I don't see why she wouldn't let me spend a few weeks in Europe by myself.
Because it's dangerous, Debbie. Dangerous. I mean, Amsterdam. It's heroin and hookers. Guys in ugly trench coats who want to feed you sourdough bread full of poison. Get your purse stolen. Bad rates on money exchange.
I'd be careful. I know where not to walk.
It's too dangerous, Debbie. She'll never let you go.
Well, then where could I go that wouldn't be dangerous? Omaha? Then I'd be an exchange student in Omaha, and then it would be okay.
I didn't mean to start an argument, Debbie.
It wouldn't hurt to bring it up with Mom.
True.
I am responsible and careful enough for it. Does Mom know you went out tonight?
She knew that I went out.
But not with a guy.
Right. You didn't say anything, did you?
No. Did he come in when he picked you up?
No.
So you just went out there and met him?
Yeah, is there something wrong with that?
No, it's just whenever I've gone out on dates, it was always kind of cute and romantic for the guy to come in and shake the parent's hand. You know, whenever he picked me up, he would always come in and shake Mom's hand.
Why should a guy have to go through all that trouble when Mom probably won't like him anyways?
Kind of a custom.
And that's what you've done on dates?
Yeah, I've done that on dates. One time we were coming home from the movies and, well, we didn't expect his parents to be home, but the three of us just stood up late talking and it wasn't bad at all.
When was this?
Last year.
When did you go out?
I went to prom, Fiona, remember? I also went out a few times this summer.
I don't remember that.
Probably because you were in Phoenix visiting Dad.
Oh, I see.
So, where'd you go?
We went to the mall, walked around and ate some dinner.
You ate in the mall?
Yeah, that 50s place over by the movie theater. It has those pink
know which one you're talking about.
And an old Wurlitzer jukebox. The kind with the little water bubbles going down the sides in different colors.
Yeah.
Real cute.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went to a movie.
In the mall?
Yeah, where else would you go?
So what'd you see?
What?
What movie?
Oh, boring. Something real boring. Some horror movie. Didn't watch much of it.
Oh.
So that's about it.
Well, that leaves about 3 hours to spare.
You don't have to clock my every movement, Debbie.
Just curious, that's all.
We drove around the outskirts of town, way out past Highway 19, past the suburbs and into the country. You know, you can't see many stars around here, but way out there are so many stars I couldn't believe it. And not just ones like the Big Dipper, ones you can't even see from here. It was such a beautiful night. Not too chilly, a thin, cool wind, crickets. It's romantic and fun. What else is a date supposed to be?
You did it, didn't you?
We just went out, Debbie. A date.
I knew I could see something when you walked in. You're light.
I can't be happy?
More than that, Fiona, you're transparent.
You're wrong.
Right through you.
Debbie. And so what if I did? So what if I did it? What then? You're just jealous, Debbie. You wish you were in my place. Not with him, maybe, but with anyone. Anyone under the stars.
Not true.
Anyone that would offer it.
I've had the opportunity.
But no one asks. So you just wait and wait and wait. I can read you too, you know. You envy me because I had a chance you never did.
I had the opportunity, Fiona. I just didn't take it. It wasn't like he was so sure about it. He asked me if it would seem right, and I said it didn't. It was that simple. He understood. He gave me a choice.
I didn't do it against my will.
Oh, I know.
We wanted to, and we did.
And when you end up with a little embryo inside of you, you'll know something about taking chances.
We were careful.
But let's say something went wrong and something happened to slip inside of you. Then you become pregnant, and you'll become a mom. And our mother will become a grandma. And this man, this guy whose middle name you probably don't even know, will become the father. And the two of you will have to take care of it for 18 years.
There would always be adoption or something. Anyway, I'm not pregnant.
How can you be sure?
We were careful.
The point is, Fiona, the point is about responsibility. I don't think you're responsible enough to take
You're responsible enough to be careful, so I don't care how you feel about it. It's none of your business.
The Boys Next Door by Tom Griffin. Norman and Sheila are mentally challenged. Sheila has come to visit Norman at his apartment for the first time. Sheila wears her best outfit and carries a bouquet of wildflowers as Norman tries to win her heart.
Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Norman.
My name is Norman Belansky. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
This is nice, Norman. It's cozy.
Yeah, it used to be better when we had those little rugs, but Arnold got them hid.
Arnold. He's not here, is he?
Oh, boy. That's all we need. Oh, boy.
Arnold.
Oh, boy. Can I manage your coat?
I don't have one.
Oh, boy.
I gotta go at 9. The bus comes then. It's 7:30 now.
See this? It's a timer. It times eggs and things and other things. All I do is set it like this. See? You won't be late.
It's 7:30 now. I got to go at 9.
Yeah, this works like a butler or somebody. I'll just set it on the 9. See? You won't be late. My name is Norman Belansky. Won't you take a seat?
I got these for you. I picked them.
Oh, flowers. Oh, thank you. They're pretty. Thank you.
You picked them in that lot near Getty Station. You know that lot?
Getty Station. That's good guess. Would you please like a donut?
You got a jar or something to put them in?
I got them in a box in a pile. I don't think they would fit in a jar.
Gee, Norman, you're funny. I mean the flowers.
Oh, you meant the flowers. Oh, boy. I'm sure silly. Oh, boy. Would you please like a donut?
I got to go at 9. The bus comes then.
Maybe I'll have one, thank you. They call this one honey dipped. But you know what? I told Arnold that, and we said it's not real honey. He said we should pick it.
You got a jar or something to put them in?
I'll get a jar or something.
This is nice, Norman. It's cozy. We used to have stuff on the walls in our home, but Helen, with the tick, eats paper sometime. It's awful.
Oh boy, you bet.
One time Helen ate a picture of God. God and his friends eating. She just ate it.
She had a picture of God?
One time Helen ate a roll of toilet paper.
Oh boy. We have a nice bathroom. You want to see our bathroom?
No, thank you. I went before.
We got swans in there.
This is nice, Norman. It's cozy.
Oh, we used to have this poster with kitties on it, but Arnold said it was too baby. I kind of liked it though. But would you please like a oh boy. Oh boy. Sheila, are the flowers under me? Do you remember?
I picked them in that lot near Getty Station.
Oh, Getty Station. That's good guess. Oh boy. I think somebody sat on these. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just sitting for us to have a donut and talk, and I'm sorry. They're all broken up though.
Flowers grow right back.
I feel awful about them, Sheila.
It's okay, Norman. Flowers break a lot. That's how come you get them free.
Would you please like a donut?
I had spaghetti for supper.
Oh, I got you. I got you this. It's a gift. Can I have the bows?
No, they're pretty. I want them.
Open it.
Oh, Norman, I feel all jumpy.
Me too. Can I have the bows?
No. I know what's in it. Let me guess. A frog.
Nope, that would be hard to wrap.
Gee, Norman, you're funny.
Oh boy, sure. No, I'm not. You're
You
kidding
are,
me.
Norman. You're funny.
Nope. Oh boy.
Keys. You got me keys. Oh, Norman.
They're nice, huh? Put them on.
This is the best present I've ever gotten.
I'm glad you like them. Try them on. They'll be a good fit.
What side?
Whatever makes you feel more balanced. Jack, he got me the ring. It's made of metal, and Arnold got me all the keys. He says that in the movie theater, there's all these keys around that nobody uses too much. And Lucian, he got me the small little bitty key. It's from a diary he got, but he can't write, so who cares?
These are the most beautiful keys I've ever seen.
They should be the right from the movies. Oh boy, that go fast.
I got to go for the bus at 9.
9 and 7:30 are too close together.
I got to go, Norman.
A butler couldn't tell you a better time.
I got to go, Norman. Let's go to 9.
My name is Norman Belansky. Welcome to my home. Thank you for staying. Sorry I broke your flowers. Please come again.
Norman, this is the most beautiful present I've ever gotten.
Welcome to Norman Belansky. Come again.
Emma's Child by Christine Thatcher. After 15 years of trying unsuccessfully to conceive a child, Henry and Jean commit to adopt an infant to be born to Emma, a young unwed mother. Emma meets Jean at the hospital to introduce her to the baby boy, Robin, badly brain damaged at birth, with little chance for survival. Although Jean initially resists becoming emotionally attached, her maternal instincts kick in.
Henry couldn't make it?
I beg your pardon?
Henry flaked out?
He had to work.
Men. God, they pissed me off.
He really did have to work, Emma.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, baby bear. There's the guy. Hi, baby bear. Oh.
Hello, Robin.
I think old Larry must have wondered what happened to me.
Larry?
Lawrence, the nurse. He may be a Fruit Loop. I don't know.
Oh.
I think he's pissed because I haven't been here. He gives me these looks.
Oh, no, I'm sure he's...
I've got a summer job with the Park District now.
He understands.
Plus, I like to be with Michael when he's awake, because he could just croak himself any minute now. Just yesterday, he managed to pull an entire chest of drawers down on himself. My dad keeps saying he's got a date with Mr. Gravity, so I kind of want to be around when the introductions are made, you know?
Is he okay? Does he?
Oh, he does that when he's sleepy. It's a little spooky, but he don't really have a grip on his eyes.
Oh, so he's...
It's okay. He just does that when he's sleepy. I said it would be all right not to revive him if something should happen. Do you think that that was smart?
I don't know, Emma. Does the doctor come by often?
I talked to her over the phone.
Oh.
I want to come. I had to borrow my dad's truck to meet you here today.
It's okay, Emma.
I brought some of Michael's clothes. I just didn't keep too much. They're all dirty now, and it don't look like nobody around here does personal laundry. His diapers are always clean when I come. Still, he's got a pretty bad rash. Do you want to hold him?
No. What's that?
It's one of his beepers. I've seen him flip off here. I think if there's a real problem, it makes another sound.
What does it monitor?
I can't figure it out. You're all right, aren't you? Aw.
Look at that face. Smack, boom. Little heartbreaker, just like your daddy. Except Jamie is so smart. He does that kind of math that don't even look like numbers, you know? Just all those crazy squiggles on the page. And it's not just math. He was always after me about how bad I spoke. Probably should have paid more attention when I had the chance. A while back, somebody from the bar said they saw him out with my mother.
I'm sorry?
On a date. The guy who told me was full of crap. I mean, she would. She probably would. But she's the last thing in the world Jamie would go for. I mean, she's 35 years old, okay? Remember that cold snap about a week ago? I ran into him about that time. Just walking the street, his arms full of books. He invited me over for a beer, like nothing ever happened. We sat there at the same table, same music on the box. I could see that thing in his eyes, hear that thing in his voice. The only difference? I was in stitches. No joke, I actually was. I was in...
They hadn't removed your stitches.
Nope, I still had them. So at the bar that night, I let him come on in the same old way. I didn't hear nothing new, but I was seeing him for the first time since he dumped me. He was some hot frat rat, and I was just a local nuttin'. It was cold, and I was wearing cutoffs, and I don't know, I guess he pissed me off, so out of nowhere, I take out a Xerox of Robin's footprints, and I put them down. Bang. Right there on the table. Jamie stops breathing, just like that. I told him I wasn't coming after nothing, and I told him what a poor condition his little boy was in. He sat there, and he listened. And when he finally talked, he asked a lot of questions. I told him about you guys. I told him about the monitors and the tubes and the sirens. He starts sniffing and crying, and he goes, "Can I come up with you sometime and see little Robin?" Oh, give me a break. So I say to him, I go, "No way. No way in this entire world will you ever lay eyes on that boy." I know he's the father, and he's probably got rights, but I don't want him anywhere near this child. And I don't think he'll sue me or nothing, but even if he does, I won't have him around, okay?
Fine by me.
Hey, little fella. This is the stuff they put on his rash.
That's good.
You know how the agency shows those family albums?
Yeah?
I had it down to you and one other couple. They had a 7-year-old boy, and I thought it might be nice for him to have an older brother. But that night, I had a dream, and I saw you. My dad says dreams are God talking in your ear, telling you what to do. I like that. Of course, at the time I had the dream, I thought Robin was going to be healthy, that he was going to be some great gift. He needs clothes.
I have clothes.
I thought you might.
They were meant for him. I'll bring them.
He needs cuddling or something. Do you want to hold him?
No.
It's supposed to have the truck back by 4. My dad's got to go to work.
You're leaving?
My dad's got to work.
Oh.
Hey, baby bear. Don't be shy now.
Emma.
What?
keep in touch. Well, now, Robin, I hear you got some crazy kind of diaper rash. Now, how do we... Oh, right. These tabby things. Whoa, nurse.
Out of Gas on Lover's Leap by Mark St. Germain. Mystery and Grouper have just graduated from an exclusive boarding school for students with behavioral disorders. Mist is the daughter of a rock star, and Grouper is the son of a senator. Instead of going to a graduation party, they have driven out to a cliffside lookout where Grouper is about to confess his love for her.
You think we should go to Lori's party tonight?
You want to?
I don't know. It is our graduation.
That's right. Now we start real life.
You sound so nasty when you say that.
When do we leave for Seaside?
We don't necessarily have to go to Seaside just to live by the ocean, you know.
What do you mean?
I'm sure my mom would give us her house at Malibu.
Bite your tongue.
Why?
First of all, it's not even the same ocean. Pacific Ocean's for wimps.
You're crazy.
Does the Polar Bear Club come out in sub-zero temperature in bathing suits to swim every New Year's Day at Malibu?
I was at the Malibu house this Christmas.
So?
My mom, old leather stocking, had a Christmas party and invited everybody from the record company. I felt sorry for anybody who had to spend Christmas with us. She sat around petting my hair whenever I got close enough, saying to all these guys, "Would you believe it? This is my little girl. This is Mystery." And meanwhile, these guys are eyeing both of us, trying to decide whose bones to jump.
I know whose I would.
Then jump.
I will.
I'm waiting.
Have you ever done it in a Ferris wheel? The largest Ferris wheel on the East Coast on a pier right in the middle of the ocean. They'd stop the thing and look up and see the seat on the top rocking back and forth. That'd be a first even for you.
My mom bought me a doll for Christmas. One of these antique dolls that cost half a Porsche.
Why do I get the impression I'm talking to myself?
She watched me unwrap it. She was jumping up and down like she was 10 years old. And I said, "Snow," because God knows I can't call the woman mother in front of company. "Snow, I think you need this more than I do."
This is Earth calling Mist. Earth calling Mist. Come in, please.
Funny.
I'm getting a transmission from somewhere past Saturn.
Grouper.
Success. You can hear. You can listen. Then listen harder. I love you more than I've ever loved anybody, more than anybody's ever loved anybody, because I'm totally sure that we can both be happy together till the day we both die. That's it then. We live together, get married, or jump off this cliff tonight. Your choice.
Don't your parents expect you home for the summer?
Probably. They always expect the worst. So?
My mom was talking about maybe going to France for a while.
France?
Yeah, you know, the Eiffel Tower and drinking on the street.
She's taking you?
I didn't say I'd go.
You'd rather spend the summer with her.
Of course not. But even you have to admit there's a difference between France and Seaside Heights.
Stay in the car.
Grouper, are you driving over the edge?
You'll wish. I'm dropping you off at Lori's party. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Oh, come on, stop. This is our night.
Call your mother. Tell her to fly over early if you can reach her.
Did I say I'd go? I never said that.
You thought about it.
What if I did? What's wrong with that?
If you don't know, then there's nothing I can tell you. Damn it.
You want me to look under the hood?
Watch it, Mist.
If you took that car your father wanted to give you...
Did I ask your opinion about anything?
I thought guys were supposed to like cars.
Sex is bullcrap. Got some metal between their ears like cars. Hate this car.
You hate every car.
True. I wish I was born 200 years ago, I swear. How many times did you read about horses having heart attacks on people?
Grouper, you're out of gas.
Fixed. Now what's all this crap about France?
My mom wants me to go. But I said...
Let's get this straight, Mist. Right now. Okay, real straight.
I'll walk back to town for gas.
Didn't you hear what I said before? What's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me. Why don't you get real? Get control of yourself.
I I just asked you to marry me. That was a proposal.
I don't want to hear it, so I didn't listen.
I knew it.
Look, I don't want to deal with it right now, okay? Can I just enjoy my graduation night?
I'm talking the rest of our lives, and you're worried about your graduation night?
Couldn't you just buy me a corsage or something? You kill me, Grouper.
Don't you love me?
Grouper, we're young. We are. I mean, how can you want to get so serious when neither of us have even had a job yet?
I love you, Mist, more than anyone in the whole world, more than anyone in the whole school.
Grouper, you cannot do this to me. You can't love me this much. I can't handle it.
I can't help it, Mist, I swear to God.
You are the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
I wish I didn't care about you, Mist. I wish I could spit in your face and never see you again. To me, it's all simple. I see my parents, and they're messed up. I see your mother, and she's messed up. Everybody who I know who's gone after things like money and magazine covers all get messed up. You don't need that. All I want is one little thing, Mist. I want to be happy.
That's not a little thing, Grouper.
Want to know what my father told me 6,752 times? The only intelligent thing the guy ever say, so he'd say it a lot. He'd say, Chauncey.
Chauncey?
There's only one way to get what you want in this world. Go after it with your life. Live for it. You're ready to die for it. And he's right, even though he's so dumb, he's wasting his life as a third-rate handshaker. He's not even sneaky enough to make it to vice president.
Grouper, everybody wants to be happy. Everybody tries to be.
But they don't work at it, Mist. I'm working for it. I'm planning for it. We work for just enough money to live on, right? And if one of us works in a restaurant, we can even cut down on food costs. We can lay on the beach all summer and relax. No pressures, no problems. There's miles of beach. We can take long walks. And if you walk south, there's a park, Island Beach State Park, and there's a bird sanctuary. We can go there if you feel like getting away, just the two of us.
And if we have any kind of problem, one of the two of us, what then? Go down to the beach and complain to the birds?
We talk to each other.
Talk. Just like that, right? Work it out calmly and rationally, like you did at Christmas.
I thought you didn't love me. Nothing was worth it anymore.
So you stick it to me and your father one shot, right?
My father? Let's not get into this, okay?
No, it's not okay. I'm supposed to take a guided tour for happiness from a guy who strung himself up from a basketball hoop? Why the gym?
I don't know. It seemed kind of athletic.
Bullcrap. Tell me why. If you love me, Grouper, tell me why.
I wanted to get this scoreboard lit up. You know how they do it at the games? But I couldn't get the power on. I wanted it to say, visitors 1, home team zip.
What did your parents say when Percy called them?
They didn't know much at first. Percy called them Christmas Eve, told my dad, Chauncey had a bit of an accident on the basketball court last night.
He said that?
I'm afraid he missed the basket, Senator. Landed on his head, he did. Is there anyone you can send to keep an eye on him?
Who came?
Nobody. I told them to stay away, and they did.
Must have been horrible being in the infirmary on Christmas.
Better than being home.
Sorry by Timothy Mason. Thinking he was a burglar, Pat has shot Wayne through the closed door of her apartment. Realizing the mistake she has made, Pat tries to give aid to Wayne, her neighbor, who has actually been trying to meet her and is romantically interested in her.
Honest to God, I'm really sorry. Can I get you anything? Shouldn't I be calling someone? I mean, really. Tea? Toast? Have you eaten? You look like someone.
You can't be real. There's no way.
How's that chair? You could stretch it on the sofa. I wouldn't mind. I'll put down some newspapers. This is exactly like me. You know that? This is just like me. God, what an idiot. I'm a waitress, actress, really, but I can make some tea. It'll be no problem whatsoever. Earl Grey? Mint?
Jesus!
Look, I was alone. I was scared. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling any better? You look a little better.
Oh, I feel just great.
I know the feeling. Some days it's all I can do to get out of bed and through that door. You sure you don't want me to call an ambulance?
Put the gun down.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I didn't realize. Of course. I feel like such a fool. You sure you don't want me to call an ambulance?
Yes. No. Don't call anyone.
Okay. Just make yourself comfortable. 2 aspirin, coming right up.
Aspirin? Wow.
How are you feeling now?
I just took them for Christ's sake.
Hey there, mister. I said I was sorry.
You shot me.
So what am I supposed to do? Kill myself?
Oh, it's an idea.
You don't mean that and you know it.
I've got to get out of here. You're weird. You are so weird.
Talk about weird. You won't even go to the hospital.
It's just a flesh wound.
Most wounds are. What's your name?
I just want to go home.
You can't even walk, for heaven's sake. What's your name?
Wayne.
You have got to be kidding.
What's wrong with Wayne?
Nothing.
You know, you really don't know how to grow in a person.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Damn right.
It's just always struck me as a very wimpy sort of name.
Oh, you're making me feel great. You really know how to make a guy feel at home. You should write it down in a book. How to Meet Men.
How's that like doing?
How do you think?
Let's see.
No, you keep away from me.
Attitude is going to get us nowhere. So, what do you little brothers do exactly? You bring food to people, something like that? Meals on Wheels sort of thing? Oh, God. Your leg is a mess.
Oh, tell me about it.
I am so terribly sorry.
If you apologize one more time, I might kill you.
I think the bleeding stopped anyway, but it's hard to tell. Those pants are gonna have to come off.
Not on your life.
Look at you dressed in black from head to toe. What was I supposed to think?
You didn't even see me. You shot through the door.
I was protecting myself.
From what?
I was holding it. It went off.
People like you should not have guns. People like you shouldn't have anything. Orcs.
Okay, you try living in this city.
I am.
It's terrifying out there.
If you ask me, it's kind of scary right here.
The sound of a footstep behind you. A cough in the dark.
Bam. Another chest cold victim bites the dust.
Look, Wayne, I am a woman alone.
It's no wonder.
This apartment has been broken into twice in the past 6 months. In the past 2 years, I've had my purse snatched on the F train, the double R, the Lexington Avenue line, and the crosstown bus. And for the past month, there's been some jerk on the roof across the courtyard, staring with binoculars at me. So if I'm just the littlest bit jumpy, pardon me.
All right, sorry. You've had some bad breaks.
What I've had is a crime wave.
So you get yourself a gun?
My mother sent it. All the way from Seattle. That's where I'm from.
In the mail. That's illegal.
What other people do to me is illegal. What my mother does is blameless. What were you doing out in the hall anyway?
I was just trying to read the number on the door, lady. That's all.
The light out there is burnt out.
I noticed.
So who are you looking for?
Not you.
Mr. Fisher? He used to get charity people. Someone came from the synagogue twice a week, but he's dead now.
Oh, you plugged him, right?
You know, you're beginning to annoy me. I liked Mr. Fisher.
God, I feel weak.
Well, of course you do. You've lost a lot of blood.
How do you know it's stopped bleeding?
It's not jiggling like it was before.
If I die here, lady, so help me God.
The name is Pat, and nobody's going to die, for goodness sake. And if you're so worried about it, why won't you go to the hospital?
Well, for one thing, what do you think would happen to you if I did? You got a permit for that thing?
It was Mother's.
Tell it to the judge, Annie Oakley.
So you're saying you're doing me a favor?
Yeah,
Enacted charity?
as a matter of fact.
Well, I can't tell you how grateful I am. You look pale.
I feel pale. How do you know I'm, the guy on the roof's looking at you.
Every now and then he waves.
Maybe he's, lonely.
Maybe I'm lonely. I don't take it to the rooftops.
Maybe he's trying to get to know you.
Maybe it should occur to him to send flowers? Do you really think I could be, like, arrested for this?
If there's a God, yeah.
I was protecting myself.
From what?
And you'd press charges against me?
See, that's why I'm here and not there. Because I wouldn't. You know?
Charity.
Why not?
So, where do you live? You live right here in the neighborhood, don't you?
So what?
So nothing. You wait right here. I'll go get the alcohol.
I mean, I really don't think we need it.
Really?
Yeah, I think you maybe just grazed me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, anyway, it hardly hurts anymore.
Great. Let me see.
Ah!
You've got to expect a little sting, big baby.
Oh, you have some salt? Maybe we could rub some salt in it while we're at it.
We're killing germs here, mister.
You're killing me here, lady.
Look at that. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's a scratch.
That's my body.
You have ruined 2 towels and a carpet for a scratch.
Sorry?
Blind Date by Horton Foote. Dolores is concerned that boys aren't dating her niece, Sarah Nancy, who is visiting for the summer. Dolores has prepared a little fundamental romantic advice based on her own experience. A blind date is about to arrive as the art of conversation is being explained.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. I was going over my list of things to talk about. Okay. 1. Who do you think is going to win the football game this Friday? 2. Do you think we've had enough rain for the cotton yet? 3. I hear you were a football player in high school. What position did you play? Do you miss football? 4. I hear you're an insurance salesman. What type of insurance do you sell? 5. What is the best car on the market do you think today? 6. What church do you attend? 7. Do you enjoy dancing? 8. Do you enjoy bridge? Okay, so that'll do for a start. So, let's practice. I'll be Felix. Hello, Sarah Nancy. Now, what do you say, Sarah Nancy?
About what?
About what? About what you say when somebody says hello to you, Sarah Nancy. Let's start again, okay? Hello, Sarah Nancy.
Hello.
Honey, don't just say hello. And above all, don't scowl when you say hello. Smile. Like, hello, how very nice to meet you. I want to feel your warmth. Just, will you remember that? Of course you will. All right, let's start with the questions. So ask your first question. I'm waiting, honey.
I forget.
Well, don't be discouraged. I'll just go over the list slowly and carefully. Again. 1. Who do you think will win the football game this Friday? 2. Do you think we've had enough rain for the cotton yet? 3. I hear you were a football player in high school. What position did you play? Do you miss football? 4. I hear you're an insurance salesman. What type of insurance do you sell? 5. What is the best car on the market, do you think, today? 6. What church do you attend? 7. Do you enjoy dancing? 8. Do you enjoy bridge? And we won't be rigid about the questions, of course. You can even ask the last question first if you want to.
What was the last question?
Do you enjoy bridge?
I hate bridge.
Well, then, sweetness, just substitute it in for another question. So instead say, do you enjoy dancing?
I hate dancing.
No, you can't hate dancing. It's in your blood. Your mother and your daddy were both beautiful dancers. You just need to practice. That's all.
Why couldn't you get me a date with Arch Leon? I think he's the cute one.
He's going steady, honey. I already explained that.
Who's he going steady with?
Alberta Jackson.
Is she cute?
She's right cute. I mean, she's a little common looking and acting for my taste, but
he sure is cute.
Well, Felix Robertson is a lovely boy.
I think he's about as cute as a warthog.
Sarah Nancy.
I think he looks just like Warthog.
Precious.
That's the question I'd like to ask him. How's the hog pen, Warthog?
Precious, precious.
Anyways, they're all stupid.
Oh, honey.
Boys.
Oh, precious darling.
Dumb and stupid.
Sarah Nancy, where in the world do you think you are going?
I'm going to bed.
Sarah Nancy, what is possessing you to say such a thing? You're just trying to tease me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Sarah Nancy, you can't. Do you want to put me in my grave? The son of one of your mother's dearest friends will be here at any moment to call on you, and you cannot be so rude as to refuse to receive him, Sarah Nancy. I beg of you. I even implore you.
Oh, all right. Ask me some questions.
No, dear. You ask me some questions.
What church do you attend?
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. That's a lovely question to begin with. So, now I'll answer as Felix will. Okay? Methodist.
That's a dumb church.
Sarah Nancy!
I think it's a dumb church. It's got no style. We used to be Methodist, but we left for the Episcopal. They don't rant and rave in the Episcopal church.
And they don't rant and rave in the Methodist church either, honey. Not here. Not in Harrison.
Last time I was here, they did.
Well, things have changed, and you're not supposed to comment when he answers the questions. You're just supposed to sit back and listen and take it all in as if it's so interesting and very fascinating.
Why?
Because that's how you entertain young men graciously. You make them feel as though you're interested in whatever they have to say.
Well, suppose I'm not.
Well, it doesn't matter if you are or if you're not. You're supposed to make them think you are.
A Few Good Men by Aaron Sorkin. Colonel Jessup has been called in to testify in court-martial proceedings. Lieutenant Caffey holds him in the witness stand against his will. Caffey presses Jessup on the fate of a soldier assaulted to death. Was he, as Caffey suspects, slain under the orders of the colonel?
Would you have a seat, please, sir? When you heard of Santiago's out of the NIS, you had a meeting with your 2 senior officers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Platoon Commander, Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick, and Company Commander, Captain Matthew Markison. And at present, Captain Markison is dead. Took his own life with a .45 caliber pistol. Colonel, during this meeting, you gave Lieutenant Kendrick an order. Is that right?
I told Kendrick to tell his men that Santiago wasn't to be touched.
And you gave this order to Marcuson as well?
I told Marcuson that Santiago was to be transferred off the base immediately.
Why?
I felt that his life might be in danger once word of the letter got out.
Grave danger?
Is there another kind?
Here we have a transporter that you and Marcuson co-signed, ordering that Santiago be lifted off the first flight off the base, leaving Guantanamo Bay at 6 the next morning. Was this the first flight off the base?
The 0600 was the first flight off the base.
Colonel, you flew up to Washington early this morning, is that correct?
Yes.
And I see you're wearing your Class A dress uniform for your appearance in court today.
As are you, Lieutenant.
Did you wear this on the plane?
I wore fatigues on the plane.
You packed your dress A uniform with you?
Yes.
A toothbrush, a shaving kit, pair of underwear?
I brought a change of clothes and some personal items.
Thank you. After the night of Dawson and Downey's arrest, Santiago's barracks were sealed and his contents inventoried. 4 pairs of camouflage pants, 3 long-sleeve khaki shirts, 3 short-sleeve khaki shirts, 3 pairs of boots, 4 pairs of green socks, 4 pairs of black socks, 3 olive green t-shirts, 2 belts.
Your Honor, is there another question anywhere in our near future?
I'm wondering why he wasn't packed. Here we have a telephone record from all the calls made from your base in the past 24 hours. After being subpoenaed to Washington, you made 3 calls. I've highlighted those numbers in yellow. Do you recognize those numbers?
The first call was to Colonel Fitzhughes in Quantico, Virginia, to let him know I'd be in town. The second call was to Congressman Richmond of the House Armed Services Committee. And the third call was to my sister, Elizabeth.
Why'd you make that call, sir?
I'd like to let her know I'd like to have dinner tonight.
These are the telephone records from Gitmo for July 6th. And these are 19 letters that Santiago wrote in 9 months, begging to be transferred off the base. After finally hearing the news that he's being let out, he was so excited that you know how many people he called? 0. Not a soul. Not to his parents asking if they can pick him up from the airport. Not to his friends saying that he was finally being let out. He was asleep in his bed by midnight, and according to you, he was supposed to be on a plane in 6 hours. And everything he owned was folded neatly in a footlocker and hanging neatly in a closet. You were leaving for 1 day and packed a bag and made 3 phone calls. He was leaving for the rest of his life and hadn't packed a thing or called a soul. The truth is, Santiago wasn't going anywhere. Isn't that right, Colonel? Colonel. It's funny.
No, it's not. It's tragic.
You have an answer?
Absolutely. My answer is that I don't have a first damn clue. Maybe he was an early riser and liked to pack in the morning, and maybe he didn't have any friends. I'm an educated man, but I'm afraid that I can't speak intelligently about the travel habits of William Santiago. What I do know is that the 0600 was the first flight off the base. Now, are those really the questions I was called here to answer? Phone calls and footlockers? Please tell me you've got something more, Lieutenant. 2 Marines are on trial for their lives. And I pray their lawyer hasn't pinned their hopes to a phone bill. Any other questions for me, Lieutenant?
Excuse me. I didn't dismiss you.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not finished with my examination. I didn't dismiss you. Sit down.
What do we talk about now? My favorite color?
When you gave Lieutenant Kendrick an order, was he clear on what you were ordering?
Crystal.
Any chance Kendrick ignored the order?
Ignored the order?
Any chance Kendrick forgot about it?
No.
Any chance Kendrick walked out of your office and said, the old man's wrong?
No.
Any chance that when Lieutenant Kendrick was telling the platoon about the order, they ignored him?
You ever fought in an infantry unit, son?
No, sir.
Ever fought in a forward area?
No, sir.
Ever asked another man to put his life in yours and your life in his?
No, sir.
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal. I just have one more question before I call upon Airman O'Malley. If you made the order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why would it be necessary to have him transferred off the base?
I'm sorry, would you repeat that?
If you made the order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why would it be necessary?
Santiago was being transferred because he was a substandard.
No, that's not what you said. You said he was being transferred because he was in grave danger.
Yes, that's correct, but...
You said danger. I said grave danger. You said...
Yes, I recall what I said.
I could have the court-martial read back what you said.
I know what I said. I don't need to read back to me like I'm a goddamn...
Orders! Colonel, why did you...
Sometimes men take matters into their own hands.
No, sir. You made it awfully clear just a moment ago that your men never take matters in their own hands. Your men follow orders or people die. It's that simple. Truth is, Santiago shouldn't have been in any trouble at all. Should he have, Colonel? It's a paradox. Paradox is a type of word...
You little rat!
Like an answer to the question. If you made the order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why would it be necessary to have him transferred off the base? Colonel. Kendrick ordered the code red. Because that's what you told him to do. And when everything went wrong, you cut these guys loose. You had Markson sign a phony transfer order. You coerced a doctor and you doctored the logbook. I'll ask for a fourth time. Why?
You want answers?
I'm entitled to them.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth because the truth is that we live in a world that has walls, and those walls need to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury, the luxury of the blind, the luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, saves lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You can't handle it because deep down at a place you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, and loyalty. We use those words as a backbone to a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the freedoms that I provide, rather than questions of freedom in which I provide it. Either way, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand your post. Otherwise, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
You ordered the code red.
I did the job you sent me to do.
You ordered the code red.
You're goddamn right I did.
My Husband by Paul Rudnick. After gay marriage is legalized, one woman will stop at nothing to get her gay son to the altar.
Mom? Mom? Where are you? Are you okay, Mom?
Michael.
Mom!
Michael.
Mom, what is it? I ran all the way here. Should I call someone? Should I call 911?
Michael.
Mom, what is it? Talk to me. Is it your heart? Is it? Oh my God. Are you nauseous? Do you have a fever? Okay. How many fingers?
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, only 3?
4, 5 fingers.
That's right. Thank God. 5 fingers.
But I still don't see a ring.
Mom?
Did you hear?
Hear what?
This afternoon, gay marriage, it passed the state legislature. Now you can get married.
Mom, you phoned me at work and said you were having a dizzy spell and that it might be a stroke. I was in a meeting, which I left to run 27 blocks to make sure you were okay.
I'm fabulous.
But I don't even have a boyfriend.
And is that my fault?
Mom.
God knows I've tried, Michael. I introduced you to Carolyn Kramer's son, who was very hot.
He was 87.
And I set you up with my stockbroker, Billy Berman, who was so cute.
He's in jail.
And I introduced you to the doorman, who's 6 foot with shoulders and jawline and a bicep.
And he's straight.
Who cares? Do you know how much we tip him?
Mom.
Do you know what it's like for me? Do you know what it's like for me? Do you have any idea? I'm a liberal Jewish Democrat. I teach political science at NYU, and all my friends, when they heard the news about the vote, they all asked, so when's Michael getting married?
Why would they call? Everyone knows I'm single.
Not everyone.
What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you tell them?
I was embarrassed for the both of us. I mean, yes, you're gay, but that's not enough, not anymore. You know Carolyn Calhoun? Last week, her son got married at the Grand Plaza with the 58-piece orchestra and 37 ushers, all dressed as angels. And they had a rabbi that flew from the ceiling in a golden chariot, which burst into flames.
Who was their wedding planner?
Neil Patrick Harris. And you know Madeline Melman, the one with identical twin lesbian daughters? Last week in New Hampshire, her daughters had a double ring ceremony with another pair of identical lesbians.
Another pair of identical twin lesbians?
African-American identical twin lesbians. How am I supposed to compete with that? It was so moving. I mean, you should have seen the wedding cake. It looked like an ad from The Help.
Mom!
Every Sunday when I read the wedding announcements, I look for your picture.
Mom, I've been trying to meet someone for like forever. I've spent thousands of dollars on the gay versions of eHarmony and JDate and Match.com.
Me too.
You? Why?
I pretended I was you. Michael Fickelstein, public school teacher, loves his mom, hard-bodied and hung.
Oh, well, did you get any responses?
Only other moms.
Exactly. Look, maybe someday in like a million years, maybe I'll find someone and maybe we'll get married. Or maybe not. But you have to stop pressuring me.
Fine. I understand.
Thank you.
I just have one tiny, minor little request.
Name it.
This weekend, do me a favor and do not read the Sunday Times.
Mom.
Well, at least not the wedding announcements.
Oh my God, Mom.
Just aim right for the book review.
I swear I will kill you. Mom, Mother, what did you do?
Nothing, not a thing. It's just, okay, please try to understand. I was in Starbucks minding my own business when Eleanor Markowitz comes up to me. You know, the one that teaches queer cinema?
Even though she's not gay?
Even though she's not gay, she just does it to prove that she's got the gayest life ever. She even calls her husband her partner. She's always showing me pictures of the two of them dressed as sailors. She says it's very homoerotic in the tradition of Jean Genet. I said, no, it's ridiculous in the tradition of anything goes.
That's right.
But Tuesday was the last straw. She goes on by showing me pictures of her son Oscar's honeymoon. And you know, they named him Oscar Wilde just to make sure he'd be gay.
Wait, so his name is Oscar Wilde Markowitz?
Oscar Wilde Walt Whitman Michelangelo Markowitz.
Oh my God.
And so she shows me one picture after another. Here's Oscar and his husband at the stone wall. Here's Oscar and his husband at the revival of the Normal Heart. Here's Oscar and his husband making one of those It Gets Better videos. They're standing in front of their hundreds of wedding gifts, and Oscar looks right into the camera and says, if you're being bullied in middle school, don't worry, because it gets better. And his husband adds, and you get stemware.
Oh my God.
I know, and the two of them, they're hyphenating their last names.
Oh no, please no.
So it's going to be Oscar Wilde, Walt Whitman, Michelangelo Markowitz, Wildbum.
Stop.
And get this, they're adopting a Ukrainian baby. Guess what they're calling it?
What?
Christopher Street, Marcel Proust, Rosie O'Donnell, Markowitz, Wildbum.
Well, that's insane.
I know, I cracked. I couldn't help myself. Eleanor just made me so angry, so I said, you know, my son Michael's getting married too.
You didn't.
To a cardiac surgeon who operates exclusively on gay children in third world countries.
Wait, how does he know the children are gay?
Because their hearts are so big.
Oh my God.
And your husband. I wanted him to be even gayer than Oscar and his husband combined. So his name is Dr. Todd Williams Sonoma Outlet.
Of course.
And you're getting married next weekend and you're registered everywhere. I even told the Sunday Times.
I can't believe this. I can't believe my own mother would have so little faith in me. I can't believe you would stoop so low.
I'm sorry, okay? I was out of my mind. If you want, I'll call Eleanor, tell her it was a lie, and I'll tell them to cancel the announcement.
Wait.
What?
Did you get a picture, maybe, of the happy couple?
Of course. Because when Eleanor's son got married, they had matching trendy eye gas frames and matching trendy haircuts. So for the picture of you and Todd, I photoshopped you and a male model together.
Oh, which male model?
He's gorgeous. The one from the Dolce & Gabbana ad.
Oh my god, the one with the chest and the abs and the tiny white bathing suit?
Of course.
In our wedding picture, is he wearing the tiny white bathing suit?
You both are.
Really?
So for you, I used your head, Captain America's legs, Superman's arm, and the Green Lantern's shoulders.
Okay, but what about my waistline?
Wonder Woman.
I love that.
I even got an advanced copy of the announcement. Michael Finkelstein and Dr. Todd Williams Sonoma Outlet were married earlier today on stage at Radio City Music Hall during the Tony Awards by the Pope. His Holiness told Mr. Finkelstein, "Your mother convinced me that gay marriage is great." He concludes the announcement by saying, "Screw Eleanor Markowitz."
Mom, it's beautiful.
Mazel tov.
In this scene from Macbeth, after convincing her reluctant husband to kill the visiting king so that he may rise to the throne, Lady Macbeth asks the supernatural world to give her the ability to see their murderous plot to the end.
The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my women's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief, come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, "Hold, hold!"
In this scene from Romeo and Juliet, Juliet waits in the Capulet orchard, impatient for the nurse to return. She sent the nurse 3 hours earlier to meet Romeo to deliver the message that she will secretly marry him later on that afternoon.
Oh, the clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour, she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. No, that's not so. Oh, she's lame. Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glide than sun's beams, driving back shadows over roaring hills. Therefore do nimble pinion doves draw love, and therefore hath the wind swift Cupid's wings. Oh, now the sun is upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and from 9 till 12 is 3 hours long, yet she has not come. Oh, had she affections and warm youthful blood, she would be as swift in motion as a ball. Oh, my words would bandy her to my sweet love, and 'tis to me. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes.
In this scene from Julius Caesar, Brutus rationalizes why he must kill his dear friend, Julius Caesar, even though he has no apparent reason to do so. He has become convinced by the Senate, and now believes as well, that Caesar will become a tyrant if he has too much governmental power, and the only way to stop him is to end his life.
It must be by his death. And for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general. He would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder, and that craves wary walking. Crown him that, and then I grant we put a sting in him that at his will he may do danger with. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power. And to speak the truth of Caesar, I have not known when his affection swayed more than his reason, but 'tis a common proof that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, where to the climber upward turns his face. But when he once attains the utmost round, he then unto the ladder turns his back, looks in the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend. So Caesar may, then lest he may prevent. And since his quarrel will bear no color for the thing he is, fashion it thus, that what he is augmented would run to these and these extremities, and therefore think him as a serpent's egg, which hatch would as his kind grow mischievous, and kill him in the shell.
In Much Ado About Nothing, even though Beatrice's courtship with Benedict has been tumultuous and filled with misunderstanding, she decides to dive into the relationship with her whole heart after overhearing him profess his undying love for her.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Well, contempt, farewell, and maiden pride to do. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, oh Benedict, love on, I will quiet to thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in holy band. For others say thou dost deserve it, and I believe it better than reporting thee.
In this scene from All's Well That Ends Well, the Countess, whose son has rejected his worthy and virtuous bride for no apparent reason, devises a plan to make the marriage work by giving specific instructions to her messenger to send to the unhappy wife.
What angel shall bless this unworthy husband? He cannot thrive unless her prayers, from which heaven delights to hear and loves to grant, reprieve him from the wrath of the greatest justice. Right, Rinaldo, to this unworthy husband of his wife, let every word weigh heavy of her worth, and that he do weigh too little my greatest grief. Dispatch the most convenient messenger, when haply he shall hear that she is gone, he'll return, and hope I may that she, in hearing so much, will sped her foot again, led hither by pure love, which to them both is dearest to me. I have no skill and sense to make distinction. Provide this messenger. My heart is heavy, and mine age is weak. Grief would have tears, and sorrow birds me speak.
In The Merry Wives of Windsor, Mistress Quickly, the proprietor of a shady tavern, tries to convince the dim-witted Falstaff that the woman he is in love with, who indeed has rebuffed all other suitors, returns his affections, even though it couldn't be farther from the truth.
Mary, this is the short and the long of it. You have brought her in as such a canaries. This is wonderful. The best courtier of them all, one the court laid Windsor, could never have brought her in as such a canary. Yet there have been knights and lords and gentlemen with their coaches, and I warrant you, coach after coach, letter after letter, gift after gift, smelling so sweetly, all musk and so rustling. And I warrant you, in silk and gold, and in such allegiant terms, and in such wine and sugar of the best and the fairest, that would have won any woman's heart. And I warrant you, they could never get an eye wink of her. I had myself given me 20 angels this morning, but I defy all angels in any such sort as they say, but in the way of honesty, and I warrant you, they could never get her so much as sip on a cup with the proudest of them all. And yet there has been earls, nay, which is more, pensioners, but I warrant you, all is one, whether. Mary, she hath received your letter, for the which she thanks you 1,000 times. and she gives you to notify that her husband will be of absence from his house between 10 and 11.
In this scene from Romeo and Juliet, when Juliet learns that Romeo has killed her cousin Tybalt, she lashes out in grief and anger to the nurse, unable to process the truth. The implications of Romeo's banishment and exile hit home, and she denounces herself for criticizing him.
O serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, did ever a dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, just opposite to what thou justly seemst. Was ever a book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him! Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord! What tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours' wife, have mangled it? My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. All of this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Some word there was, worser than Tybalt's death. Tybalt's dead, and Romeo banished. There is no end, no limit, measure, bound. In that word's death, no words can that woe sound.
In A Midsummer Night's Dream, a mischievous fairy, Puck, reports to his master Oberon the plan he executed to punish the master's disobedient wife, Titania, by dosing her with a potion to make her fall in love with the first person she sees upon awakening. Unfortunately for her, it is a slow-witted laborer who has been transformed by Puck into half donkey, half man, adding insult to injury.
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athens' stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented, in their sport forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, an ass's null I fixed on his head, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky, so at his sight away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waits and straight my love's an ass.
In this scene from Macbeth, Lady Macbeth has just received a letter from her husband Macbeth that he has been victorious in battle and will be receiving 2 additional royal titles, and was given a prophecy by 3 witches that he will become king. After reading the letter, Lady Macbeth ponders the possibility of becoming queen and wonders if her husband will do whatever is necessary to make it happen.
Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldest be great. Thou art without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldest highly, that wouldest thou holily. Wouldest not pay false, and yet wouldest wrongly win. Thou'st have, great Glamis, that which cries thus thou must do, if thou have it, and which rather thou doth fear do, than wishest should be undone. Hie thee hither, that may pour my spirits into thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem, to have the crown withal.
In this scene from Richard III, Richard is alone and begins to celebrate his conquest of Anne, gloats over having manipulated her affections even though she knows he killed her husband, and she understandably hates him.
Was ever woman in this humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her, but I will not keep her long. What, I that killed her husband and his father? To take her in her heart's extremest hate, with curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of my hatred by? Having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I, no friends to back my suit at all, but the plain devil and dissembling looks? And yet to win her, all the world to nothing, ha! Hath she forgot already that brave prince, Edward, her lord, whom I some 3 months since stabbed in my angry mood at Tewkesbury? And yet she will abase her eyes on me, that cropped the golden prime of this sweet prince and made her widow to a woeful bed? On me, whose all not equals Edward's moiety. On me, that halts and am misshapen thus? I'll be at charges for a looking glass, and entertain a score or two of tailors, to study fashions to adorn my body. Since I am crept in favour with myself, I will maintain it with some little cost. But first I'll turn yon fellow in his grave, and then return lamenting to my love. Shine out, fair sun, till I have bought a glass, that I may see my shadow as I pass.
In this scene from Romeo and Juliet, Juliet is making a desperate attempt to fake her own death, but having second thoughts about drinking a potion to make her appear dead so that she will not have to marry her father's choice for her and run away with Romeo instead.
How if, when I'm laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or if I live with the terror of the place where the bones of all of my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Tybalt lies festering in his shroud, is it not like that I, so early waking, what with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth? Or, if I live, shall I not be distraught, surrounded with all of these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints, and in this rage, with some great kinsman's bone as with the club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look! Methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo. His body was spit upon at a great rapier's point. Romeo. Here's drink. I drink to thee.
I love him. I loved him. Not a day goes by where I don't sit in the rocking chair and think about him. I stare at that crib for hours, picturing what he would look like. He would have been 6 months today, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I bought him a book with little bears on the front cover. He would have liked bears. Ben's going to leave me. I know he is. I can sense it. The second I suggested therapy, the moment I stepped into this office, he lost interest. I mean, I can't blame him. I'm disgusting. I read the books about dealing with depression. They said it's okay to want to feel pregnant again. Just look at the baby. Look him or her in the eyes and feel pride, joy, happiness. I have no baby. I have no eyes to look at. This is supposed to help. I'm supposed to sit here and talk about my feelings, and then you tell me that time will go on, and I'll forget. Forget the doctor's face when he delivered the baby, Ben's face when he saw the baby, and my face when I held the baby. What did I do to deserve this? Where did I go wrong? We were happiest when I was pregnant. Looking for nursery furniture and baby clothes, doctor's appointments. That's it. I'll get pregnant again and he'll have to love me, won't he?
Bev, I'm so happy you could come. Let me show you around backstage. This, of course, is my dressing room with all my outfits and makeup supplies. Oh, and around here is where all the food is.
Is that your mom? Why is she giving those people money?
Yeah, it was. And those were the judges. I can't believe she's been bribing them behind my back. This entire time, all of my success, it means nothing. This is all a lie. She's been lying to me for so many years and I couldn't see it. What do I do, Bev? I can't confront her, especially not now. My mother always taught me to never show emotion, hold back my tears. It's just that I can't even believe she didn't even have enough faith in me that I could win this on my own. I don't deserve any of these awards, but they're all I have. Why'd she have to do this to me? I hate her. Even though without her, I'd be nothing. Ugh, crap. I really have to get up and fix my makeup. The pageant is starting soon and I have to make it look like I am not just bawling my eyes out. Don't tell anyone about this, Bev. If anyone knew what just happened, then my life is over. Seriously.
I don't know how to feel right now. My heart feels like it's been just dropped out of my chest. My phone is blowing up with texts. The walls are caving in and the ceiling is getting lower. Everyone is staring at me and I just got the call that my dad was killed in Afghanistan. My father that held my hand when I was too scared to go to preschool is gone. Forever. And there's nothing I can do about it. Why would God let such a perfect human being with such a perfect life and perfect family just die without even letting him say goodbye? Everyone is crowding towards me. Everyone is asking if I'm okay. They're putting their arms around me. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be comforted. I just want to be with him. He was almost done. He was gonna come home. I just want him to give me one more butterfly kiss on the cheek. I want him to hold me in his arms and tell me everything's gonna be okay. I want him to tell me about all the funny things I used to do when I was little. I want to be little again. I want him to call me his little princess. I want to dance on his toes, and I want him to sing me a song. That song he always used to sing to me. Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. I don't know what to do now. It feels like the world is ending. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'll be able to see you again.
That's ridiculous. You can't make me change. What's wrong with my outfit? My shoulders are covered. Isn't that your usual MO? You're kidding me. So my jeans have some rips in them. Big deal. I'm pretty sure I've seen 7 other kids in ripped jeans today. Should I call them all down here? Let me get your daughter on the phone, okay? You can make her put on clothes from the Lost and Found, too. Oh, so that's not a problem now. Great. I'm glad we agree on that. I'll be on my way back to class then. No? Then what is it? I'll be happy to change if you have a good reason I should. Really, Mr. Principal, I just have the best interests of the school at heart. If you have a rule saying I can't wear a t-shirt and jeans, I'd love to hear it. My makeup? Really? You don't like the stars? I mean, I could take that off, but if that's all, I'll just need a makeup wipe and I'll be on my way. So it's something else. Really, dude, would you just cut to the chase already? I'm wearing makeup, earrings, boots, jeans, and a t-shirt. What's the big deal? The t-shirt it is then. What's wrong with it? Political? So what, the Blue Lives Matter mask is allowed, but we're drawing the line at human rights? First off, show me where in the dress code it says I'm not allowed to wear anything political. I would love to show it to my economics class. Second, being gay isn't a political ideology. Who I like has absolutely nothing to do with who I think should pay more taxes. So what, you don't care? Well, that's fine. That's just fine. Pass me the stupid hoodie. I can't wait to go on Facebook and tell the whole district what a bunch of bigots you are.
Hey, you picked up. I was wondering if you wanted... Oh, you're having a bad day? What happened? You don't want to talk about it? Well, it's nothing your best friend can't fix. She hung up. Everyone's been telling me that she's toxic, but she's my best friend. She just wants her space. Honestly, it's understandable. I wouldn't want to play video games if I was in a bad mood either. Yeah, she'll talk to me later. Who am I kidding? She never talks to me later. I've never had any other friends, so they're supposed to act like this, right? Just do what I normally do. Wait for her to reply. But what if she never does? What if she hates me? No. She would tell me if she does. Because that's what best friends do. They always tell the truth. And forgive them. No questions asked.
Oh my god, give me back my phone. You had no right to take it. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with all of you? That was a private note that you had absolutely no right to read, let alone share with the entire school. Now give me back my phone. You did not just do that. How dare you? Listen, I'm sorry that you're embarrassed that your girlfriend cheated on you with the quarterback, but that doesn't make it okay for you to go around and bring other people down just to make yourself feel better. I am not gonna let it slide. I know you can't imagine what it feels like to be outed, but let me just tell you, it feels like crap. I wasn't ready for everyone to know, but you don't even care about that. You ruined my life. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time before I go to the principal's office and make your life a living hell. Give me back my damn phone. You're such a jerk. When high school's over, no one's even gonna remember your stupid, pathetic name. Go to hell.
Is this what I think it is? You got me Harry Styles tickets? Oh my god, Mom, this is the best gift. Wait, front row? You got me front row tickets to see Harry Styles? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. 2? You got me 2 tickets? So I could bring a friend. But I'm not sure who I would bring because on one hand, Hannah loves Harry just as much as I do, but Emma also really, really would want to be there. I guess I should just flip a coin. Heads is Hannah, tails is Emma. Heads. Oh my god, I cannot wait to tell Hannah. She's going to be so excited. But I just hope Emma's understanding. Anyway, thank you so much, Mom.
Everyone's gonna stare. I know, everyone is gonna stare. Who cares? They all think you're perfect anyway. But what if they know? What am I even saying? There's nothing to know. I am a strong, independent, straight girl, straightforward. I meant straightforward. I'm not straight. Well, no, I am straight, but that's not what I was trying to, Never mind. Okay, Alyssa. You can do this. Just walk out of the bathroom, walk up to the classroom, and walk in. But don't trip. Please don't trip. Oh God, what if I trip? You're not gonna trip. Perfect girls don't trip. Perfect girls aren't clumsy. Perfect girls don't like other girls either. I don't like other girls. I really like her. She's so nice. Okay,
Sage, I don't get it. I really don't. I was so good to him. There was so much I did for him. And then he went and cheated on me with Chloe. Honestly, I hope she's happy with Brett. They deserve each other. At the same time, though, I think of all the good times we had. Like, when he went back to New Jersey with me and he met my parents, and then I took him down the shore and we had a picnic at the beach at sunrise. Those were all such good memories. And then when I caught them together, all he had to say for himself was, "Autumn, it's not what it looks like." That's all you could think of? Seriously? I don't know if I can walk around the sorority house anymore and look at her and pretend I'm not upset about what she did. She was my sister, and she threw it all away on a 5'8" frat boy she knew I was dating. I don't get it. None of it makes sense, but whatever. I can't think about it anymore, right? I'm done crying over him. It's been too long.
I just don't understand. How could this happen to me? How could I be such an idiot? Not only the one I thought I'd spend my life with, but the person I trusted most. I went through some of my darkest times in college, Mom. You know that. I confided in them, Mom. He gave me hope and she helped me calm myself. All while willingly screwing around behind my back. How can you be that shallow? How can you willingly ruin someone's mind and heart with a breach of trust, especially if you know they've had trust issues to begin with? I told him I loved him. I told her she knew more about me than anyone else. And they reciprocated that. The amount of comfort and gentle smiles they gave me in order to mask their intentions. I fell into their trap. I should have listened to my instincts back then. I should have cut contact, but I didn't. I blamed it on my mind, on my issues. I told myself I needed to let more people in, to have people I know I can trust. For Christ's sake, she was my maid of honor. She helped me plan the proposal. She filmed it for us. Did they do all that just to laugh? To get an inside joke out of my pain? I don't feel like having everyone pitying me. It's just too painful.